Guys, we live.
Yeah, but he's definitely.
Yeah,
He
can't hear us.
He literally can't hear us.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know. It adds for the effect.
That's what you do when you don't want to disturb.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we're just gonna all of a sudden start speaking in a different language. It'll be fine, you know.
I don't know any other languages. I only know like a few parts of German, and that's it.
Nou, we kunnen anders
We
hier gewoon
unmuting now,
de
so
hele tijd in
try it.
Nederlands praten.
Oh, shush, 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 shush,
Quiet.
shush.
Hello.
Ah.
And welcome to today's stream.
Hi.
Hello, viewers.
Greetings.
Today's stream versus today's game.
Yes.
It's a friendly weekly game, you know.
That can change.
Yeah.
So,
change.
who's gonna be the lucky bastard to do the recap today?
Well,
Not
I
me,
think
because I've missed like the past couple ones.
I think
Yeah.
it should be Hangout since he just finished writing up the recap for us, so it's fresh in his mind.
Yeah, for context's sake of the stream, I literally finished this recap seconds before the game started.
Mm-hmm. About a minute.
He finished
I-
it 1 minute before.
I got the recap. It looks amazing.
The wall.
Alright,
of
I'll do
text.
it.
Yep.
So,
The
Oh, sure.
almighty wall of text.
Okay, can you be quiet now? Thank you. After Spears and Eager wake up to have breakfast, they collect an assortment of gilded apples, and Eager tells him the crazy day he had yesterday. Spears gives the great sister tree a name, Yggdrasil. During their travel back to on the open path, they notice the edges of the canopy are flourishing with plant life, making Eager contemplate planting berry bushes there so travelers can sustain themselves on their way. They discuss a trek towards the mountain lion tribe to bolster their defenses with an alliance. Uka goes around the camp informing people that their wedding has sadly been postponed. Avis goes to talk to the returning Eager and Spears, a bit of awkwardness between her and Eager. Botusk is carrying around trees to supply firewood for some new funeral pyres, accidentally knocking people over with the branches. As he finishes up, he's given a well-crafted bone spear by one of the craft, currently unbound to any spirits. He then goes to find Riot and tells him the party's preparing to head out to the mountain line. Riot first goes to speak about the wolves Tallow and Nala, the latter of which informs him that it was predicted she's pregnant. Riot is shocked by the news, which upsets Nala because he has a habit of distancing himself. He comforts her and promises he'll return to her. Eager, Avis, and Spears go to the chieftain to inform them of the trip, and are handed a tribal staff representing the deer tribe. Eager also brings chunks of copper and a collection of jewelry they recovered from the serpent tribe encampment they attacked some time ago, so they can be returned to their rightful owners. Spears goes to tell Magi they're leaving for a while and is gifted something, a skin-wrapped bundle he should open once he's left. The party views the map Bortusk has made of the area he's seen from up on the mountain, and decide to head straight to Yggdrasil to save time, then take a slight bend through the woods so they can hunt for some game they can present to the mountain lion tribe as good faith. As they rest by Yggdrasil, a soft whispering song can be heard, giving them a rest filled with good dreams. The next day, they continued through the woods and attempt to follow animal tracks, leading them towards the open grass fields beyond the woods. There, they find two large herds of boars and deer, led by the giant buck Eager and Spears encountered a long time ago, and a similarly sized giant boar. Riot then takes down a smaller boar, but it severely upsets the herds and leaders. As Spears steps out of the underbrush to settle things down, the buck reprimands him for hunting them instead of asking them for an offering, but the giant boar is furious. It rushes at him, stopping but mere inches from his face, and demands a blood gelt as a recompense. Bortusk, thirsty for battle, leaps out and attacks it, leading to a short scuffle. The rest of the party is torn between stopping the fight and supporting Bortusk, but eventually things calm down and the boar leaves. But Bortusk refuses to let it go and dashes after him, leaving his party behind.
Yes, and that's where we are. As Bortos breaks from the binds of the vines and dashes after the ball, and they both, you see they disappear into the grove of trees up ahead. Oh wait,
This would
that's
also-
not the wrong.
A little
That's the
intense
wrong
for
one.
this situation.
This would also be a good time to inform the stream that, unfortunately, due to some circumstances, Durson, who was originally be playing Bortusk, is no longer playing with us.
I already informed the stream of that moments before I unmuted with you guys to you guys.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
was
double
thinking
up.
ahead. It's okay. Better double up than double down.
You'd say you were deafened? Then that was the priority move? Over muted. God.
Let's move off from this battle map as things comes down, and you're you got a boar out of it
Yeah.
to take with you.
Yeah, but we lost a party member. Bortusk has
We
just
lost
run off, and we're just like... I don't know, how does everybody individually respond to this?
Oh, this is the non-updated map. Whoops.
Update it. Update it.
You know, to be perfectly honest, I don't think my character is aware of that.
Aware of what?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, aware of what exactly?
Yeah.
Stream, give a second here. I'll be fixing up the map really quickly.
I just gave up on caring after hearing that.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we have the wild Epsom with us today.
Dup.
Yeah, now we get to poke and prod the Epsom.
A wild koi appeared.
A wild koi. We don't know who this person is. They just appeared.
Yeah, no buts.
No buts. Just shush.
No bug.
I'll quote myself on that.
No buts.
No bug. Oh man, it's been so long since I feel like anyone's been quoted.
No, everyone's been quoted pretty
I think
rapidly.
from our group. Oh, okay, then maybe it's been a long time since I got quoted.
I mean, you haven't.
That's
But that's
probably
also
more like-
probably because
That
I
is
haven't
probably
been
more
here for,
likely.
like, the past couple weeks. Mainly due to the fact that I was too tired. My brain did not like me. Ooh, what you drawing? What you drawing?
Also, is the stream unable to hear us right now, or?
They can hear you.
They can hear us.
I was about to
okay.
say, Steam's probably able to hear us as long as he's not deafened.
Yeah.
Right.
He's also fixing maps, so I think we have fair game.
I think we're allowed to talk and have fun.
Yeah,
communicate.
basically, people can react how they want to react for Baltic just leaving like that.
Yeah, I suppose we can still do RP.
I can't.
Yeah. I don't know if you're even there.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Yeah, how does that
I
how does it
don't-
work with Uka and Jimny not originally going with us on this?
Wait, I thought Jimmy
Well-
was with you.
Yeah,
No,
Jiminy
Jiminy
could have
wasn't-
been with us.
We never
Just
disclosed
not
that.
said anything.
Jimny wasn't here last time, yeah, so
Been here for like what the past 2 sessions, I believe.
yeah.
One thing
so
is
then,
for sure,
Well-
Uka is definitely not here because they said
Yeah.
they would stay behind.
so then what does
If she
Pepper
wants to show up with
do?
Uka, then that's fine.
I'm gonna find a way to get to you guys.
Okay.
Just gonna wait for pass.
Give me a second here, people. I'm getting the maps placed in. Okay, give me a second.
Don't worry,
God
Paz.
needs to
You
figure
take
out
the
a way to
time.
cheat. God needs to figure out a way to cheat a player halfway across the map.
Just
also
gotta
needs to-
activate my hacks and slash TP, and there we go.
I mean, sometimes you just look for that slash kill, you know?
God damn.
Well, I mean, we're not much further past the tree anyway. So
No, we're
this is
just
the
we're
tree.
just beyond the tree line.
Yeah, so it's not that far.
I can't believe we can use
No.
console commands now. What a good thing.
It'd be different if we'd like been traveling for a week.
Yeah.
It was only like half a day. So
It's only been like one day.
I remember when Spears went to the tree, it wasn't that long, but then again,
Yeah.
he also was a wolf
Eh?
during said time. Remember when you first went to go plant the tree, and then when you went to go back there? To the tree?
So, pass.
Hmm.
Where are we starting?
it's got its marked on the map.
At least where we are,
Yeah,
but
with
not
the
where
party
you
there.
You see the little knife? That is
Maybe
essentially the
forward.
place we're in right now.
Also, dear viewers, I hope you like the new beautified map I have been working on. It took me a while to make it with the new visuals I got my hands on since I bought the new extended pack for the map making tool I'm using.
Incarnate.
But are we starting with how people react, or
We starting with people
Yeah.
how they do react to
Auto's running off.
yeah.
I mean, technically, those that are there are the only ones able to technically react.
so react people?
What we react
Oh.
to Andy's now.
Are we going after him?
I say we just leave him.
He's been off enough trouble as it is. This is completely unnecessary. Let him deal with his own consequences.
Better off without him.
Ferris, what do you say?
he's more or less just sitting in silence after trying to hold both him and the board back twice now. He's just kind of done.
Okay, so everybody's upset.
General consensus, yes.
You know it's serious when even Spirus won't defend Bortosk anymore.
Try to stop him.
And Riot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't decided yet. So
Well, what-
you all want to leave him?
He's been making mistake after mistake after mistake and not taking accountability for his actions.
I understand. This is what I'm trying to help him with.
He doesn't seem like he wants to be helped.
I'm beginning to agree with you. Should we move on then?
If he succeeds, he'll find his way back. He's the one with the map.
true.
And if not, we just leave him to his own devices.
Then we should keep moving. Who's carrying the ball?
I'll pick it up.
I was gonna say whoever's the strongest in our crew.
It's
Yeah,
not
at this
me.
point, at this point, it is Eager.
I do not have that
Right
type
now,
of
with the
strength.
people here, yes.
Answer yes.
All right, so I'll sling
Well-
the boar on my shoulders.
If everyone starts moving off, then I'll just wait back for a moment, just like staring off to where he ran off, and kind of shake my head in disappointment, and then follow after him.
So
As you guys prep up, pack the last of your camp, or gathering your stuff again, we are going to switch the focus back to the main encampment, where Uka and Jimny are being called by Margie, who looks disturbed, to say the least. Erratic, even.
I look at her. Machi, is there something wrong?
He
You
has
look worried.
fallen. He has fallen. He wasn't supposed to, but he has fallen.
Who has fallen?
Bartusk, he has fallen. As she grips her hair tightly and starts pulling on it, and you can see she's starting to get scratch marks.
Are the others in danger too?
I don't know, I just can't see his light, I can't feel him.
Do you know where your sister is? She is pretty fast against the frost.
She takes her hands to her head and tries to focus, and a few moments later, Margie comes running into the camp,
You and Magenta.
sweaty,
Machi,
of
we
breath.
talking with pass.
Jenna.
There you go.
I run
What?
to her.
What's
Magina, we need your help. Your sister has seen there's trouble in the woods, and I fear that your sister is in danger. Can you please help us get there fast?
As soon as Machi sent me a message, I came as fast as I can.
You with me? Is Jimmy around me?
Yeah, Jimmy were also summoned by a disheveled and worrying-looking Machi.
You
So
with
you're
me? You with me, Jimmy?
I'm not sure.
Friends may be in danger. Maybe had done something stupid again.
Well, if he's done something stupid again, I'm afraid we may
He
not
is
be able to
dead.
help him.
I don't care about him. I care about the rest. Some of
Well,
my
I suppose
best friends is
something-
out there.
I suppose the rest would be fine to help.
So I don't know about you, but I'm going.
And I will not let you go alone.
Sorry, can you repeat that one? Because I couldn't even hear that one, and neither could.
Well, I will not let you go alone.
Thank you. Do you know the fastest way, Magena? To the forest?
I can take you some of the way. Follow me.
Thank you.
Uh,
Do you and I look at Margie. Where precisely are the group?
she points to the north, the northerly direction. They are that way. I I I need some time.
I put a hand on her shoulder. I make sure that your sister and your father gonna be safe. Don't worry.
Thank you. And she starts walking away, looking disheveled.
I will get my gear. Look at Tello. My friends may be in trouble. And the idiot is dead. I'm going.
You go. I'll make sure stuff is okay back home. You go and help them.
Take care of here. I give him a kiss and go and run.
As you Jimny, by the lead of Magena, she walks over to a free tree, and you see her doing some hand gestures and speaks to the tree. Open a path for me to the ones I seek. And you see how the tree starts cracking with this glow, and you see how she starts looking really tired as this gate opens into the tree. Come on, get in. I cannot hold this open for long.
Thank you. And run through.
I will follow behind.
As you guys pass through with Magena behind you, you guys pop up in the northern outskirts of the grove of the Great Sister Tree.
Huh, nice.
And Magena collapses to the ground, heaving, short of breath, sweating profusely.
Thank you, fella. Will help. We're gonna take the rest.
Okay, I'll be resting here for a while. You go ahead.
Go to your mother and get some rest.
I must agree with that. You
Save your father.
rest.
As you then bold it through the forest, you can easily see the tracks of the party because it's easy to see where they have been going because Ortosk leaves some really easy tracks to follow.
I'll follow the tracks.
I mean, I was using Pass Without a Trace, so
There would be no tracks.
There would be no tracks. Oh fuck! Well, you up to the first encampment, there would be easy tracks to follow. North
yeah.
of.
I used it after we left the tree.
Yeah. As you try and follow, you do get a sense that it's getting really, really hard, as it seems like the track starts to dissipate as the further and further So they are almost completely gone, but you do know they went north.
I getting stick north.
Keep running northwards.
I'm searching for people I know. A map starts searching until I get them.
As you follow through north, roll me a survival check. Both of you.
Normal roll?
Yes, you also roll survival.
Oh.
Yeah, normal.
Perfect.
Hey.
Ooh, lucky.
I mean, hey, they
Even
gotta look. Oh my god, I got a 7. Holy shit.
even though there is no visible tracks on the ground, you still manage to spot something like broken branches on some of the underbush as you're running through the forest. Like something that you can't easily hide. You do still spot a few broken branches here and there, which would suggest someone has been through in a northwestern direction. Do you follow that one? That one has you also enter something that looks like an animal pathway.
Of course.
Right.
Every single lead I get to find my friends, follow.
As you, other party, not the search party, do you go at normal pace or a more slow pace in an effort to see if Baltosk will follow, join back with you?
Yeah, I would say normal, just a
Yeah.
normal pace.
Normal pace. Faster if there's an option.
Normal pace.
Fast enough so we get there by nightfall. Slow enough so Bortusk might rejoin us.
Besides hauling ass to the
That
woods.
means as you slowly make your way out of the woods, at the outskirts, and as the nightfall starts to fall, do you set up camp?
Yeah.
Yep.
Quick question, DM. If I remember correctly, tomorrow should be the day with the full moon, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow night will be where two of the moons will be full. Yes.
Alrighty.
As you are sitting down for camp, you light a fire, I presume.
Mhm.
Okay.
Keep warm.
What do you do with the carcass?
I don't think the meat will last that long. I think we should just eat this and then find something else on the way.
You could.
We don't have an option of drying it.
I was gonna say
You do have an
dry it.
option. You can dry the meat. Like that's.
Didn't we say the entire thing that we wanted to have fresh meat because it would be better?
Mm.
We
It's
could also-
still
Still give them the
even
fur.
the pelt, and even if the meat is dried, it's still, you know, a welcome gift. Even if it's more fresh, but given that it will still take you some time to get there, you might have wanted to have hunted when you're closer to their territory, or at least outside their territory, so you don't do the faux pas of
Mm-hmm.
hunting on their claimed territory, so to
Yeah.
speak.
I'd say we'd
I
try to meet.
say skin it, cure it, and eat what's left. Well, I mean, you eat.
You're able to eat now too, aren't you?
I'm able to. I don't need to.
He doesn't need to.
What's wrong? What's wrong with enjoying the taste of meat?
I don't taste it anymore. There's no taste.
Alright, so are you gonna do this, Chris?
Yeah, as per usual. I don't get to cook often anymore. Damn it.
You also haven't really taught me how to cook either.
No, because every single time we had the chance
Fair.
to, you immediately had something else to do too.
Well, there you go. Now's the time for a lesson.
They're not here.
I'm not
Oh,
there.
that's right. I'm not.
So,
But I'm here.
yay.
Yeah, teach him a lesson.
Alright, so I'm assuming cooking utensils, wisdom. Right pass?
Yes.
Normal?
Yeah, because you don't have the greatest, but because you're that proficient in doing, you know, whatever you can do on the way, you don't get the malice of it directly because you also have, you know, all the cooking gear for making food on the road, so you don't get direct malice towards. So just a normal roll.
Okay. Not good. I figured this was going to happen today.
Can I?
Is no one helping him?
Hmm.
Technically,
Can I? Can
Yeah.
I?
he is, but he
Can I
doesn't have.
assist him with my experience of working with leathers, so it's easier to skin the creature?
Sure, you can roll me leather work in effort to dry the hide, so to speak, and make our temporarily drying rack, so to speak, for the hide.
All right. What kind of roll is it?
Isn't it already set?
Well, it's set on query. It's just what based on what stat.
In this case, I would say it's either dex, I would say, because you need, you know, some nimbleness.
Okay.
In, you know, how you're basically scraping off waste material and fat off the hides itself, and also when you're needing to tie the frame together, and also when you're tying the hide to the frame for it to dry properly.
Right. Okay.
There you go.
A decent work you make out of it. Spirits, you do make some cured meat out of it, even though it might not be the best cuts you have made. It's still okay and edible, but it's not the greatest piece of work. You sadly have to.
Can't win them all.
Also, I'm just gonna go and do a little show and tell because our viewers are asking me to show off carrot art, if that's okay with you guys.
It's fine.
Oh, sure.
That's completely fine.
Go for it.
Yeah.
not stopping you.
We
Here
can't
we
stop
have
you.
Jimmy, played by.
Yeah.
Well, you can introduce yourself, Nano.
I'm sorry, did you just call me Nano?
No. Wait, did
And you did. You did.
I? God, my bad.
I heard, I'm like, what the hell are you on about? I heard an A instead of a Y. I'm Yan? I feel it's so
I'm sorry, I was just near Nyan. I'm sorry, I have too many people who are called by names that are too similar that it sometimes confuses me. Okay, I'm sorry, Nyan.
I'm more of the terrible name over that name, okay?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying my best here.
Stop
You're
roasting
good,
Pats.
fam.
Stop
You're
roasting
good, fam.
Pats. Introduce yourself,
Next.
damn it.
Anyways, onwards to the next person.
Next up, we have Avis, our local chaos bringer to the team, but all in good faith.
It's good. Don't worry about
Yes, the
Questionable
wild
evil.
it. I just got shot by lightning 3 times.
Yeah, questionable evil.
I mean, I think every time you've done something, I think you've had like a bad karma streak.
Every single time when I try
it
to
happens-
mess with magic, it just blows up.
Yeah, every single time you were shocked by lightning, it was in retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only other person that messed around with magic was myself, but it wasn't the worst thing that could happen, okay?
Dorky.
Casually decided to do calm emotions and draconic. Oh yeah, that
Next,
emotion's gone.
We have
Then all of a sudden, oh boy.
next up we have Eager.
Played by me.
Mm-hmm.
The man, the myth, the legend of lightning.
Hell yeah.
If
And
only he was
the-
speed.
And the unfortunate receptacle of the lightning that's been striking Avis repeatedly.
If I remember correctly, he's also careless now.
No, he's not careless, he's fearless.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, there it is.
Essentially with no inhibition.
Yeah.
Nothing stops the man.
I think I was the cause of that too.
No, I was.
No, it was
I
Avis.
Oh, you
put
were?
some kind of. I cursed him with a fear spell, and then when you cured him, it turned into him not having any fear whatsoever anymore.
You literally drew out everything I had.
Oh my goodness.
Every sense of caution.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Next up we have our dear Ryeth, being played by.
Yeah.
Ry-
Yeah.
Obviously.
I was gonna say it was the local emo boy, but Eager seems to be taking that mantle at the moment.
Lol.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but that's your opinion.
I mean, hey, you're having woman problems. It's okay.
It's just you're the emo boy. I'm a frat boy.
Oh, right. Okay. There we go.
Emer Kid versus Frat Kid. Oh
Let's-
boy, this is
let's
the
go.
battle of Cindery.
What? No, I think you did that wrong, Sama.
Next up, we have the mom of the party,
God damn it.
even though he's also the dad of the party.
God
Spirits.
damn it. Yeah, the
The
cook,
man
the
with
cook
the
of the group,
spoon.
the cook of the group, the man that beats people with a spoon, and the fact that I can literally burn any of you in ashes. Let's go. But yeah,
And of course, the one with the most kids.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All you guys that are about to have your first kids, first time.
He
I
shall
was-
be known as the Blood Father because his bloodline runs through all.
Oh boy.
That's not terrifying at all.
So here you have the ladies' man.
With a,
Even though he's really not.
The unwitting ladies, man.
yeah, +0 to
Yeah.
charisma.
Unintentional, ladies man.
Accidental and only accidental. I blame all of
Lovely.
you.
You know, I just realized that now that we don't have a wild boar, because we're kind of evenly split on genders.
And lastly, we have Uka, my fiance, who is also playing again, and that's maybe because, and that's why there might be an echo from her because she might be picked up sometimes by my mic since we're sitting in the same room. Sadly,
Yeah.
Sadly, you're sitting in the same
I don't think that's
Yeah.
a sad case.
room.
That's not a very sad case.
well, sound quality-wise, it's
Yeah.
a little bit sad,
For
but
the audio.
I was gonna say it
Yeah.
could be at
I'm basically
times.
the father of the group.
Yeah, I like how
Yeah.
the woman's the father of the group, but the
Yep.
male's the mother of the group.
Yeah, but I'm also a father of 2 daughters. They're eventually gonna have a kid. So
You're gonna be a grandparent. Woo!
dear God.
Oh god, you could be a grandparent.
so you
before
shall
any of us.
become known as the father.
So, do you have
No.
more introduction pass, or should we go on with the game?
We go
Yeah,
on with
that's
the
it.
game.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
So,
think
you
the
guys
last
camp for the
one-
night.
Yep.
Me and Jimmy then.
As you guys are going at full speed, you are starting to get exhausted. Roll me a perception.
Ah, yes, we gotta love these.
Wait, which group is this?
them.
Search
Rescue
party.
Oh,
party.
them.
We're
Yes. Okay.
camping.
Yep.
Yeah, the other two.
Both of you starts to see smoke in the distance rising up as the sun is going down, and you can start to see a little bit of a fire. Still distance away, but you can see a fire nonetheless being lit up as you can see the smoke in the horizon.
How far would it be?
Around an hour or two away if you go full speed, or else it might be a little bit longer than that if you're just more slowing down.
Can I basically still stand if I run? Full speed.
You will suffer an exhaustion point, guaranteed, and you will also be needed to potentially roll for a secondary exhaustion point.
Okay. Then I will go normal speed. Not running, just slow a little down.
It would potentially only take a couple of hours for you guys to catch up with them, but you can feel that it's been hard for you guys to try and follow through the forest where you basically have no tracks, only visible evidence has been broken branches and whatnot.
Are you keep walking in same temper as me, or you're basically running, Jimmy?
In the case between those two options, I'd rather walk.
So walking like
But I would mention that if they set up camp, that means that they're not doing anything. So we could just set up camp ourselves and get some rest.
we can
Because we're not that. Because
we can
it
just
won't
as
take us
well
too long to
walk
catch up
the
to them.
last few miles and then camp with the others. Because if we camp here, we might not find them tomorrow. And we do not have any food or anything. Unless you bring some.
I mean, we can walk, but
So,
I
catch up.
still don't
I,
believe.
I, I
I
think
still don't
catch
believe
up
that
to
is
the
the best
others.
option.
You wanna start tonight, or you wanna go the last few miles?
We can go the last few miles, but I'm not sure it's the best option. I'm not saying that we can't or won't do it. I'm just stating that I feel like there's a better alternative.
If you have a better alternative, then come with your idea and we can discuss it.
Well, I've already said my idea.
So camp here right now and starve and sleep.
You would have at least a few days of rations on you when you grab your gear. That's something men sort of always have on you, at least food for at least a day or two when going out.
Ah,
Especially if it's just, quickly grab your stuff and then runs out to help someone. Um, has you opened the gifts, Spirits?
Yeah.
You see a necklace inside.
Oh.
A charm. You see this circle, circlet um, of a necklace piece or amulet, so to speak, with pieces of copper crystal inlaid with bone, or a bone necklace inlaid with copper crystals, and you can see some runic texture on it.
Are they runes that I would understand, or?
You do understand druidic. It's a protection charm.
Ooh.
Who gave you this?
Magi.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'll go ahead and put on the charm.
Good.
That's not concerning at all.
Oh, lovely. I love it when the DM says good,
In a
ominously.
very an ominous way. Yeah, it's always fun.
the place where me and Jimny is, how dangerous is that area?
It's uncharted territory, so you don't really know, which is the worst part. If you're camping where you are right now,
And I would think it would take at least 2 hours to get there to the others.
you would be walking through uncharted territory at night, which is also somewhat a bad idea. But you are close enough to the encampment that it would almost be worth the risk than camping out here alone with only the two of you. So it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't kind of situation you're standing in.
It's a matter of weighing the risks, essentially.
Hmm.
Do we have anything to sleep and stuff like that?
You have your sleep skin, I'm. You have bedroll with you. You always pack down, a few sleeping skins and stuff like that with you, and you also do have tools to start a fire with.
I'll look
on
at
you.
Jimmy and say, "Do you have any rations you can eat?"
Do you not pack any?
I have. I just thinking of you. Do you have something for yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I guess
Do you guys light a fire?
we can light our own fire and rest a little. But we sleep on turns. This is unmarked territory, and there can be bad guys all over the place. Deal?
Deal.
Let's
you like
get some firewood. I will collect a few firewoods and start a fire.
Roger that. You don't need to roll anything for that. That's easily to set up when you're used to being on the go.
Actually, does the others see our fire from afar?
I was actually going to ask if they have
anyone
anybody on
go
lookout.
We should
I was gonna
definitely have
say-
someone on watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna do first watch.
I do like the earliest
Okay,
morning watch.
roll me a perception.
That's not great.
It's
You do easily manage to. Weirdly, you seems to, as you look around and you look backwards, you're pretty sure, or a little uncertain, if you actually can see smoke in the distance.
I will send Fang to investigate.
You'll send Fang. Okie
On his
dokie.
own?
And
That-
Fang like me.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's kind of a gigantic wolf now, so there's not much that can threaten.
Fang is also pretty quick, especially when he starts running. That would say you would be after like an hour's time. Who of you or Jimmy is taking first watch?
Looking
Okay.
at Jimmy and asking actually. So who takes in the first watch? I don't care.
care either.
Let's pour a straw.
You're gonna take this.
And I'd pick 2 straws. Pick one.
Roll
The
a
one who
1d
get the shortest take the first shift.
Roll a 1d2.
You're going first, I'm guessing.
Jimmy's going first.
Alrighty.
There's only
It's
2,
fine,
so I basically have the
yeah.
one who's left.
Yeah.
Jimmy, well, Uka is sleeping for 4 hours. During your first hour, you hear movement in the bushes around you. And you hear a low growl.
I'll look over to see what it is.
Roll me a perception
At the oh,
with disadvantage.
oh.
It's dark. You don't have dark sight.
It's slightly
It's
darker.
even worse.
It's slightly darker.
You're not sure, but it sounds like wolves.
Wolves plural?
Did he get a pretty bad roll? So it might sound like multiple. Could sound like one.
You gonna wake me up, or you gonna just gonna?
Does
I'm gonna
Fang get a
wait
keen,
a little bit to
keen smell
see
check?
exactly what it is.
Does Fang get a,
It might not
a
be-
keen
It
smell
might not
check?
be Fang.
It might not be Fang.
That is also a possibility, yeah.
Mhm.
So what you gonna do, Jimmy?
Are you
I'll
gonna hurl
move
magic,
closer
break
to
up your
you.
friend? Or are you going to pick
I'm
up
gonna.
I can't hear when GM and players talk in the same time.
Yeah. I'll get closer to you, but I'll wait a little bit to potentially see if I can try to figure out what it is before I decide to wake you.
What if it's just a little rabbit?
A rabbit that
It
growls?
sounds like a wolf.
Yeah, a growling rabbit. That sounds
What?
totally
Sounds like
realistic.
wolves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you should definitely wake someone up if you're hearing that.
Something's not right here.
So pass.
Yes. Soon you see this hulking wolf steps out of the bushes. It looks at you. Its tail is starting to wag, and it gives a happy little yip.
Do I wake up off the yip?
It's not enough to wake you up, but maybe disturb you a little bit.
So I do not wake. Got it.
And the wolf walks over to you, Jimmy. You recognize it as Fang.
Man, that stutter.
Instead, husky noises.
So what you gonna do, Chimney?
I will attempt to pat Fang.
He lets you. And then he walks over to Ukan like starts prodding you with his No, he doesn't. Like, he just starts prodding her with his snout.
Do I wake?
Yeah, you are awoken.
Jimmy,
By
what? Fang?
The wet nose in your face.
Hey, Fang, what you doing here? I give him a scratch on the head.
Fang tries to talk but can't talk, you know, so he's just like. And then he like grabs on. He's not biting you, but he's like trying to pull on your arm.
Something's wrong? Do you need me to follow?
He nods.
Holy
Is
shit, you
anyone
can
hurt?
understand common.
Smart doggo.
Very smart doggo.
If anyone's hurt, not. He just looked stupid at me,
Yeah.
I looked
The-
at Jimmy. I
the
think he
slight
wanted
head
us to
tilt.
follow.
Well, considering what Fang has done, it seems that way, yes.
Should I or should you put on the fire? Put out the fire?
I'll put it out. You get ready to go.
Give me a second to grab my stuff, Fang. And I'll scratch him again. And grab my stuff.
Uko's completely slumber drunk.
Happy husky noises.
And before you put out the fire, I will get a big stick and wrap around a little cloak and put it in the fire, so we have a torch
Okay. Alright.
to look through the night.
I will proceed to put out the fire
Mhm.
by stepping on it, because I don't want to just casually be like, creator destroyer.
So I managed to have a torch.
Yeah, you create a torch to take with you. It's basically just a stick with fire to it.
Yeah, just so I
Stick of
can see.
fire.
Collect my
And
gear and go with the thing.
Fang guides you back towards the encampment where the others are. It takes you like an hour because you can easily follow his tracks and he's like guiding you the easiest path through.
Well, I mean, we also have torch.
That indeed, that also helps a lot.
Basically, uka-luka-luka-luka.
It also helps other creatures in the night spot you.
Now
That's
all
also
of China
true.
knows you're here.
Then I can touch it and burn the fucking creatures who want to eat me.
That's also true. Just beat living.
And you're walking around with a giant wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a deterrent. Fire plus wolf, two major deterrents for anything normal predator-wise.
And I can also turn giant and kill the fucking beast.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think a horror of hunger gives a shit about that.
Yeah.
You're correct in that.
Don't give him good ideas.
Unless
But we
there's
follow
undead, well,
we follow Fang.
you can casually pull up.
You, after like an hour's time, reunites with the party.
Well, as they're coming, like when I see the light, I'll wake up Eager because we don't know who it is, and I'll draw my bow just in case.
What? What? What is it?
I think there's someone coming. There's a light moving towards us.
Immediately shoots up.
I'll, if you stand here, get their attention. I'll hide and be back up.
You got it.
All right. So I'll go and hide somewhere and draw my bow.
Okay.
Question: You're bound to your companion. How deep is it so that you can sense where your animal companion is, or is it more that you have per se extra?
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Well, I mean, it could get to that, but it's not there yet.
All right, you
It's
need
like
to be
not,
like level.
or within a certain range anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you level, your bond with your animal grows stronger.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait until they get within about, I'd say about a 60-foot distance from us. Well, at least as far as I can tell from the torchlight. And
That would be around 100 feet out. You can see who
okay.
is under the torchlight, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably within that range, I would be able to feel him anyway.
You
Yeah,
can
so
you can both see Fang guiding whoever is in the light. And it takes a few seconds for your eyes to adjust for the new light source in the distance.
Right.
But as your vision adjusts to the, did you move away from your fire into the dark?
I did.
You did. Plus, it's full moon, so there's dim light, so you can actually see further than that. You're still only human, so you're still limited to 60 feet of light. Unless there's a light source, then it can extend it, so to speak.
Well, once they get within like 100 range, I would know it was Fang, and I would come out and say, "I got it. Fang's leading them, so whoever it is, they're not a threat."
You should be able to see them because it comes as a dim light with your.
I could see them. So it's it's Uka and Jimmy.
Jimmy?
What? What are they doing out here?
I don't know. I saw smoke. I sent Fang to investigate, and now he's coming back with them. So I guess we'll ask him when they get here.
Oh,
You
okay.
can also see this smoke column that was out in the distance has disappeared.
Just wait from the.
Okay. Yeah, we
move
should
in.
just wait for them to approach.
You see them walking closer. They don't see you, Rife, since you're standing in the dark, like the
Oh,
edge you are.
I would
I
have
bring a
come back
light
into the
stick.
light then. Once I knew that they weren't a threat.
Well, as you get closer, you can see in the distant light as it gets closer that Iger and Riot is standing and looking at you guys.
I will
And you can
basically
see
walk.
other people are sleeping around the fire.
I will walk directly to the guys who's awake.
What are you doing here? I thought
And when I
you
see him, oh my
came
god,
back.
I'm so happy to see you guys okay. And
why-
you'll see like a chunk and her face just start. Like,
What happened? I thought you said you were gonna stay behind.
yes, Spear's daughter, Machi, came worried to us and told us that Botox was dead and you guys
What?
maybe was in danger and stuff like that.
What?
What do you mean dead?
She told us that something happened out there.
He
She can
dead?
feel he's gone.
Well, I believe it's
Martha,
more of she can't feel him anymore.
I'll just sit down.
Yeah,
And then
Igor
we
doesn't
was
know how to
worried
react.
about you guys maybe were suffering from the same thing. And I got the Magena to help us get as quickly out as she could. To make sure you guys were safe. Don't want my best friends to die of this.
He's dead?
She said something like he's gone to it's before his time and stuff like that.
Igor's just standing there wide-eyed, and then he gives you the rundown of what happened the day before.
Oh,
I mean, sure he ran off on his own, but I didn't think. I
hey, you couldn't have done more. It was his own choice, and
You should have gone after him.
sadly, we can't keep protecting a person who don't want us to protect them. Maybe it's just the will of the gods. And instead
if it
of
if it
regretting what we
was
could have done,
if it was, he Maji wouldn't have claimed it was before his time.
I know, but we can't do anything now. But one thing we can do is to honor what we have lost in a friend like Botox. We can honor him and maybe continue to get allies so we one day can save his family and tell their family a few of the good things he did in his life.
But
I know it
wasn't
doesn't bring Botox back, but
wasn't he the last of his kind, the male mammoth tribe,
At,
though?
it could,
at least of his tribe.
yes. But we don't know
He was the
where
last
if
of his tribe.
there's anyone out there. And of course, they was told that his mother was expecting a child. So we could be lucky that it could be a male and save the species.
Igor just slumps down, is still in shock. He just sits there with his head in his hand.
two go get some sleep. We're we're not going to be sleeping anytime soon.
Thank you.
Also, I would like to point out, has errata on your spoken words right now. She never said that. She just said he's lost. I cannot see his light. She
Yeah,
never specified that.
You said he fell, like he's fallen.
she said he has
That would
fallen.
make someone think that someone died.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I told them what she said to me. He has fallen
Yeah. There's always
before his time.
there's always the possibility of misinterpretation.
That's fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's like
That's fair enough.
that's what your character thinks. Then that's fine.
My character
Yeah,
thinks
I mean,
fallen means dead.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
We both gave different observations of it. I had said that she couldn't sense it anymore. Sense him anymore.
Hmm. Fair enough. Ignore that then. Let's get on with it. All of
Yeah,
you
so-
take a long rest.
Me and Ego are gonna stay up because I mean I was gonna wake him up to do the next watch, but I'm not gonna be sleeping after that. So
So you two are just doing the entire night?
well, I mean I'll stay up till like I basically pass out sort of thing, but it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm just going to bed now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, eventually I will just like pass out.
Do your 10 spirits over?
Breathe again.
He's not. He's being silent. So usually that's an indication that someone is not breathing. There we go.
But I'm
what?
asking you, are you looking at him?
Yes.
You see a few strands of his hair are white.
Eh?
Eh?
I mean, I know it was pretty old a little bit of time ago, but
Maybe they just didn't change back.
then I would have noticed them before.
Were you looking at him this close?
They have been pretty close, and after he got fixed up by eating an apple or two, he looked, young, but now he has a few, like,
Streak of white.
a streak of white in his hair.
Hmm. He'll talk to Spears about it tomorrow. He needs his rest right now.
I don't like the face of the GM right now.
Is it like an evil, wicked
Spoilers.
smile by any chance? Like a giant, big old grin that goes cheek to cheek?
He making the evil smile.
Perfection.
He's making the pat.
Just a little tiny touch of thumb.
He's making the scheming Patrick face.
God.
Basically, yes.
Are you
Ah.
waking anyone else up for the watch?
Well, Avis said they also volunteered to take one of the watches, so
Oh,
once
okay.
like 2 hours have gone by, I would wake up Avis.
But as your, your term for a night shift ends, both of you are so exhausted that if you force yourself to stay up any further, you will take exhaustion at this point.
Yeah, that
That's the reason I'm waking up Avis for her shift.
Mm-hmm.
Davis, Davis, wake up. It's your turn.
Gives like the soft face slaps.
Stop. What is it? What is it? What is it?
It's your turn for Night Watch.
Okay.
Also, Jimmy and Oka are here now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Something terrible has happened to Bortos.
She tries to suppress a smile.
Roll me an insight and a deception.
Okay.
The only person that won't be upset at this news.
Every single time I've rolled a deception, I have fucked it up so hard. It's supposed to be my thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be your thing. Doesn't mean that it always gonna work.
You do seem, how her eyes, gets like this glee in it, and you can see how she is really fighting, but a little smile does creep up by the news.
The eager frowns.
Avis, this is not the time to be wallowing in your own jovial, petty revenge. This is serious.
Hadn't we already agreed on leaving him behind?
That doesn't mean we agreed on leaving him to die.
Some say those would be the same things.
But whatever, not now. We can talk about this tomorrow with the whole group. Just, I need to continue to rest.
All right.
So Igor's gonna lie back on his sleeping furs. Go back.
Good night. And Avis will sit around and keep watch.
Do you look at the people laying around and sleep?
I mean, yeah.
Under the
Gotta look at something.
moonlight.
Gotta look at something, so yeah.
One of the moons are full, one is almost full, but as you look under the fire and the moonlight, and your eyes scans on the crowd, your eyes falls on Spirits. And you see how in the moonlight he looks decrepit, old.
She frowns at that. There, is there like a puddle or like a small pond nearby?
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
It would be
Doing it.
easy for you to spot because, the water would reflect. You
Nice.
see a little puddle a few tens of feet away from where you guys are.
Okay, I'm going to see if my suspicions are correct. I will walk over to this puddle and look at my reflection. So my theory here is that I am seeing the quote unquote true form of him if he didn't eat the gilded apples, do I see myself as slightly older? Since
No,
I outside.
you see yourself and as if you are still, in your prime, your features are still, um, taking in to be more smoother, younger than you looked before, even.
What
That
the
still
fuck? She still
sticks.
is in her prime.
Always been
Yes,
fun.
Looks
like
back at. Oh,
you see how your features are starting, to be more elongated, feminine wise, but also with a certain grace that is not normal for humans.
has it been like since the last time I looked? Like, been progressing?
Well, you do certainly like how you look right now in the moonlight, um, but it has been progressing a little bit from what you can see. Like your cheekbones are getting a little bit more pronounced in the shape that your face is starting to take a little bit of different shape. It's minuscule, but it is there to change.
I see. I will then, I guess, go back to where I was sitting before. Look at Spirus. Can I do some kind of check to investigate as to why I see him like this?
Roll me an arcana
Or Arcana.
or religion, depending on what you want to.
Um, will they give me the same like information? Because they're both this. I have both a +5 in them.
Well, that depends on how you would look at it.
I feel like this is a more magical thing.
Arcana it is then.
Blamus.
You're pretty sure that even though the apples do help, because of the way that you have this moon sight that shows people's true, so to speak, even as if you're also looking at his very soul, in a sense.
Yeah.
So even though the apples are helping him physically, it cannot hide what he's turning out to be by your true sight, so to speak.
I see. Well, there's not much I can do about it, so I'll just keep keep watch. Make sure it's not like every once in a while I'll look at spirits to like see if it's not like progressing like concerningly quickly or something.
Like you see how he has like this giant sploosh of hair that is like have turned white, but the rest is still black or starting to turn grayish in this form. Like, and he's physically looking slightly decrepit. Like really thin, malnourished almost.
Hmm. I'm not a healer. I don't know shit. I'm just gonna keep watch and make sure it's not getting worse. Not a
If he
healer.
dies, he dies.
Dies the end. GG, guys.
I can. The only effect I have on life is to end it. So
Learn to do both.
Not
That's the
necessarily.
circle of life.
You could, ask your mother for advice.
you know what? Sure. Let me
give
just
Mom
ring
a
up the old
call.
mom right now. I'm
Did I,
just grab my phone and hey mom, what's up?
did I just hear the DM throw
Oh.
a bone?
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of credit. Oh well, can't get through.
Damn.
You start meditating, thinking towards your mom, I guess.
Yes. Do I need to roll?
Roll me a concentration check. Concentration. Yes.
Okay. I have advantage on concentration, so
Hmm.
That would be a Constitution saving throw. That is a 19.
That is not bad.
Good.
As you try and focus while trying to zoom out, and you try to focus your consciousness up towards the moon. Yes, child. What is it that you seek me in this hour?
Greetings, Mother. I wish to ask for some advice. Spirit appears to be really old.
Huh?
I don't know. His hair is going white. He looks malnourished. He didn't look like this before, but now that I see him in the moonlight, he's decrepit.
Wait. You're telling me he's what?
He looks malnourished. He looks decrepit. His hair is going white, or well, gray.
Oh no.
Did I hear? No, I did not call her father. Also, he's snoring really loudly.
Believe me, I tried to fix it. Not even magic works.
To be honest, that's just impressive.
Believe me, when he can.
Magic-
Hey, I tried to cast silence. It didn't work.
How is that even magically possible?
Don't question it, child.
I will
Just
not, Mother.
believe.
I will believe.
Even divine intervention wasn't good enough to stop him from snoring.
You know it does though? Waking him up.
But
Oh, fuck.
I. Is he eating those apples you spoke of?
He has eaten some, I believe, yes. Not lately.
Hmm. Let's me think. I don't know what I can say in this. It's worrisome, especially if. How bad does he look? I'm sadly not privy to watch right now, as I am busy with something else right now.
Um, DM, you called her. You called him. Sorry, excuse me. You called him to look like he was decrepit.
Yes, like, how his bones are showing off. He's malnourished, almost to
Mhm.
the extreme. Um,
He look. Yeah, he looks.
It looks like death warmed up.
He looks like almost a corpse, to be honest.
you hear a silence coming, and you also starting to feel a sadness almost washing over you from her.
Is there anything I can do?
There might, but I cannot speak of it as it's not mine to share, as I will be going against everything that was put in order of this world. When did this start, Avis?
I've only seen it happen just now, but the last time I saw him be old was the time he casted Revivify, and he sacrificed his own life energy.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You can almost feel the sadness, the panic that starts to wash over from your connection to your mom.
Mm-hmm.
I will need to speak with my sister and our shared daughter. He is too good a man, and he does have destiny on his side, but I'm not sure if that's even enough to stop it. Damn it, damn be plausibility. And these chains that even we are carrying. I will speak with you later. I have a lot I must see to. Stay safe, my child.
I will, Mother.
And keep me updated on his condition, if you would.
Of course.
His current condition, he's snoring again.
I think Uthla can hear the snoring through the spiritual connection.
Yeah,
He just gradually put a bedroll just over his face. Just
Taking my foot out of my bedroll and put my foot in his mouth.
I just imagine, like, just casually the snort, and then there's the translation of what he's saying in his sleep.
You're gonna start taking thunder damage from the vibrations coming out of his throat.
Oh my god.
No, it's that bad. It's not. It's just a constant low humming in the air, basically.
This is great. This is great lore for this character. I love it.
This is prime content.
This is what we're here for. This is what we're here for.
But your watch comes to an end. You can feel tired again.
I believe there's one last watch to do.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Snoreman.
Yeah, Mr. Snorm.
No, man, he's everybody's favorite Pokemon, the Snorlax.
Okay. Avis will shake Spirus awake.
Huh? What?
It's your turn.
Oh. Okay.
Also,
Hmm?
are you okay?
I feel fine.
Sure?
Yep. Perfectly fine. As healthy as ever. Why?
Don't worry about it.
Wow, you're
You'll-
not gonna say anything.
You'll
Stare.
Mother will tell you.
Okay. Am I in trouble?
No, what? Good night.
Okay.
fuck it.
Lovely. Just
My
lovely.
god.
So Avis doesn't
Wakes him up, gives him some, tries to give him some trouble news. Doesn't do it. Just lays on his bedroll, just like good night.
just leaves him. This wakes him up and leaves him with a little bit of something to panic over while she goes to sleep.
You know, I
Mhm.
think the even better part is Avis did not mention the other two
No, you didn't.
being
Oh yeah,
there.
that's right.
You didn't.
Yeah.
So now Spirits is confused about the fact that Jimmy and Uka are now here. He was just given some weird news that he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And he's being asked if he's okay. What the fuck is going on?
And now he sees Jimmy and Uka here, and they wasn't here before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like for some reason he's just gonna think it's like it's a hallucination. This is
Confused Unga
They
Boonga,
were
like the meme with SpongeBob in
Mhm.
Stone Age form, like.
with the saliva dripping down.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Anyway, Avis goes off to sleep. Good luck.
Yeah, fucking good luck. I guess it's early. It's still early. We're fine.
Off you go, Grandpa.
Yeah, I'm not that old
She's
yet.
she's just gonna start pacing now.
So, what is Ferris gonna do?
you know, what's Spears gonna
Confused.
do now that
He's confused. It's
So
poor.
many confused unga bunga noises.
I guess if anything, while he's doing his watch, he's gonna go ahead and get breakfast started.
Yeah, because dawn is only a few hours away.
Might as well get to work on thinking of something for breakfast.
So you're going to reinvigorate the fire,
Yes.
as
Easily.
it's been burning low for the last few hours.
I think the term you're looking for is rekindle.
No, because there is still,
Well, not good.
a little bit
Yeah, it
of
wouldn't have been
fire.
out completely.
It was embers. It was gonna be ashes, but now it's back to a fire.
Because he can speak to fire spirit himself. Just like, hey, I'm gonna give you some wood. Now you better fucking burn.
Start working.
Yeah, hey,
We've got food to
no
make.
sleeping for you.
No
No
sleep for-
sleeping for you.
No sleeping on the
Wake
job.
up.
Any- Anyways,
Wake up, bitch.
should I
Oh,
do
if
a
it-
perception roll? Seeing that is my
For
watch.
what?
For my watch.
Yes, roll me a perception roll.
Normal, I assume. Seeing that is early morning. Or becoming that point.
Yeah, roll me normal. You don't have disadvantage because there is like almost 2 full moons of light, so it's really, really
20.
bright in the sense of it's dim, but it's still bright out.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
You see the world is bathed in this silver, dim light that washes over it.
Just
And you see how everything gets this contorted coloring to it in a beautiful sense.
yeah.
Because of its different type of light that like washes over the world with this silver, so the colors even change a little bit from how you perceive it, and it looks stunning.
Nice. So a peaceful, soon-to-be morning. And then I will then attempt to get breakfast ready before I have to wake them up.
Roll me cooking utensils.
Let's try this again. 15.
You make some decent food. Some really good food with what you have at hand. Even when you're using a few of your herb stash. But still, it's like dried meat, a few, crushed up nuts and whatnot, and a little bit of water. You're pulling together into a clay pot to make something like akin to pemmican, but sadly you didn't bring any vegetables.
Nope.
It didn't go foraging for it either, so
Nope.
it's gonna be a really, really meaty pemmican you're going to serve for breakfast.
And then I guess once I'm done with that, it should be around the time that they should be waking up.
Yes.
Pog.
All of you can take off as if you're gonna long rest. That means full HP, all the spell slots back.
Let's go.
Nice.
Don't forget, class features that refresh on long
I
rest.
actually have a
Yes.
question.
Everything, and except for half of your hit dice, which I don't think we've ever even spent.
Yeah.
I actually have a
I
question.
don't think we have.
Do I see any difference when I look at spirits when I wake up?
Yes, you will see a difference. You will see a strain of hair. Completely white.
And that's the only thing. Looking skeleton and stuff like that.
No,
That's only
it's not.
for Avis in the moonlight.
Good.
Yeah.
I still look completely
He
normal to all
might
you
have.
guys.
He might seem like he's losing a little bit of weight, but that's really it. If anything.
So basically, could I look at him? Hey, you okay? You look terrible.
What?
Savage Uka!
Wow.
I
Say
mean,
that.
technically you can look at him and say that.
I mean,
Nobody's
I know
stopping
Uka's
you.
blunt, but Jesus.
Bro,
Are
you
you
look
okay?
like
You look
shit.
terrible.
You sure you
God
woke
damn.
up right?
Uka being a savage. What do we say, Chad? Uka being a little bit too savage.
Basically, can I say that, or
Yeah, you can.
isn't he look terrible?
Nobody's stopping you from calling
Yeah.
him terrible. So you can.
From what he explained, is it looks like I lost a little weight and I've got some graying hair.
Yeah.
Proceeds to insult him.
I mean, hey,
I-
what's the worst?
I'm
you
gonna
can say?
tell
Oh,
him
you
in
becoming like Avis
gentle
now?
way. Don't worry.
Oh, your hair isn't graying. You have like an entire strand of hair that's
Yeah.
white.
A single strand of hair. My bad.
Wait, it's only one hair? I thought it was like a
strand.
like a tuft of hair.
Like an entire strand, like you take like a small tuft of hair, and because he's
Yeah.
long haired, like a strand of that.
A strand would be like one hair.
Then
That's what I
a
was saying, like
tuft
a tuft.
of hair
Okay.
has turned white. Better?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to work it out because I'm like it'd be hard to see like one hair.
Unless you're literally staring like directly at me.
Mm.
So when I wake up, I smell the food and go over to first and look weirdly at him.
What?
Spirits, are you okay?
I feel fine. You're the second person to ask that since I've been awake.
You doesn't look super okay right now. You're starting to get a little whitish in the hair, and it seems like you actually lost some weight. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I feel fine. It's probably
I'm
nothing.
just a little worried because there's a big change. If you haven't been gone that far away.
I don't feel any different. I feel fine.
I'm still gonna keep an eye on you.
Eat your breakfast
I've checked
before
my
it gets
friends. Thank you. I'm still gonna keep an eye on you.
cold.
Protect you. I promised your daughters to protect you, so
I promised I'd come back alive, so I'm pretty sure I'll be fine.
actually, Pass. Did I manage to get when we get through the thingy? Do I manage to maybe get a few apples with me from the special
No.
tree?
There weren't any apples that seemed ready to be plucked from the tree at that point.
I don't think
Doesn't
you.
seem right.
Yeah, no one. No.
Fair.
I think the only person that would know that I have the apples on me, there are 9 of them on me, is Eager. I believe he was the one person there with me.
I basically thought about maybe having some in case of emergency.
Which, that's why I have 9 of them on me. In case of an emergency.
I think the less I remember about apples is him having a spare on him.
Oh, I now
Do I
have...
know anyone have apples?
No.
No.
But I cannot take my bowl and eat it.
You're gonna eat the bowl. Hell yeah.
Eat the whole bowl.
No,
Let's go.
the fucking food.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, Paz. How do I feel this morning?
Roll me a Constitution save.
Normal roll?
Disadvantage.
I mean, hey, you could just say, "Hey, lovebirds over there, you want to get some food?"
Brr.
Sadly, I did not wake up yet, so I can't actually say this. Not that in character I would, anyways.
So,
As you starting to really wake up with the food and all that being served to you, you suddenly feel really like ickiness wash over you, and you start to feel really, really sick. And then you just start throwing up.
You throw up in the
Oh,
bowl.
okay, not again.
start throwing
Wait,
up.
again? Oh god.
And before it drop, it doesn't feel so good.
I think I know what that, and I think I know why that is happening, but I'm not the person to tell.
Oh god,
Paz, can I put 2 and 2 together right now?
Not necessarily. You can as well just been, because of your exhaustion from yesterday's run.
It could be.
That's why I stayed asleep. You're gonna have to wake me up, you bastard.
Oh, you want to be woken up?
Just go and
Yeah,
just go
you're
and
gonna
throw
be
up
wake
on
up
her.
by Ukas puking in your direction.
Oh
Just go
god.
puke on her. That'll wake her up.
At least it's not me
It
this
did
time.
work for her to wake up, but yeah.
No, you're easily enough that you put your ball away, hurries off a distance away, and then you just starts puking your guts out.
I look at spirits and say, maybe your food's not that good.
Oh!
She probably could
Are
have
you-
said
Are
something.
you gonna take that slouching down?
Hmm.
And when I come back, sorry about that, it must be the run from yesterday.
See, it wasn't the food.
Sure.
What is up with you
Glad I
people
don't need to
today?
eat.
I think I'm the only one that's still asleep.
Riot hasn't awakened yet either.
No, he said he woke up.
Yeah.
He interacted with me after Hooker.
Oh, shit. I didn't hear that. Freak.
I gave him
I was-
shit about his food.
Meanwhile, the two of us over here having a bit of a meltdown as soon as we wake up.
Yeah. Are you two gonna eat or what?
Well, yeah, of course. That's because that's what everyone does. Of course.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have a smart remark they need to say?
No, I'm done.
Avis will take a bowl and eat. Totally not hiding her blushing face in the bowl.
Mm-hmm. You slam your face into the bowl.
She dunks.
Let's go.
I will try to eat some more after I've puked.
I'll feed Fang.
He gets the leftovers.
Does I manage to actually eat the rest of my food without puking?
It's hard to keep it in you, but you manage to like contain it into yourself without, you know. But you really don't feel that great, to be honest.
Well, Fang getting the leftovers means I get nothing, right?
Well, no, you
No,
get
no.
both.
There is
Oof.
also a
I'm still
portion.
asleep.
A bowl has been prepared for you before he gets the leftover.
Okay.
He gets like the bones and shit.
Hmm. What bones?
There was no bone.
Isn't it of the boar?
It's just some dried meat mixed with some other nuts and shit.
Oh, okay.
There were
I
also
thought-
a few bones, but he had been gnawing on them since, you know, when you
Oh,
butchered
okay.
the boar, so...
Right. Well, yeah, I'll just give him my share.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, how are the hides doing?
They still need like a couple of days to dry completely, but the way you've made the frame, it's easy just, you know, to strap onto your back and walk with it.
Ah, okay.
It's a functional cape billowing. Woo.
Is anyone,
No,
gonna,
it's not.
is anyone gonna wake up
I
Jimmy?
say it jokingly.
Anyone gonna wake up the last person that still has yet to wake up?
I'm busy eating.
And
Hiding my
hiding
emotions.
hiding your emotions, yeah.
Yeah.
But as you awake Jimmy with a gentle shake, I guess.
By who?
Not Avis, that for sure. I'm not waking up my stalker.
I don't Spirits has been insulted about
Is this
twice
is
in
this
a row.
officially canon now?
I mean, kind of.
Well, yeah,
It has been.
yeah. That's what we've been going with the whole time.
Not sure you want Spirits to wake you up. He's just been insulted about 3 times.
I mean,
Who
I was
wakes
just
up Jimmy?
making an observation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
we
sorry,
just-
I couldn't hear. Who was that? What?
So I guess we just leave Ginny behind sleeping forever?
Fine. I toss a bundle of furs at her so she wakes up from the impact.
Jimmy, you're being disturbed by someone throwing a sleeping roll at you.
Just abuse the
I'll
teenage
wake up.
girl.
That's not abuse. It's a piece of soft. Why? Why do you do this to me?
Soft furs, let's
Yeah,
go.
I
where's the
mean,
quote?
the other thing is he's not wrong in the teenage category either, though.
Still.
Oh my god, teenage abuse, how could you?
Look, I
Well,
sometimes
she
I
is a
deserve it. It's
legal
fine.
adult,
Oh
given
my
the
God.
culture, but still.
Just possible before people wake her up like that, I can gently go over and tap her. Hey, come over, get something to eat.
All right. I'll go grab the bowl that was prepared for me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And if I manage to do that, you will smell that I'm smelling a little of puke.
I am actually gonna ritually cast Purify Food and Drink. Hey man, I'm
You
unaware
might
of
as,
where all
you might as well
this stuff
cast
came from, so-
prestidigitation as well.
To flavor it up.
No,
Nothing
just
on
use
seems
it
to
on-
Uka.
change with the food.
Just use it on Uka so she doesn't stink anymore.
Yeah, clean her up.
I don't have prestidigitation, okay?
Oh, okay.
Fine, I'll do it.
That's purified.
I believe I have it. Yeah, I have I'll cast prestidigitation.
On me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To clean you up.
I look at whoever did that.
Eager.
Thank you.
It's eager.
Yeah, that would be eager.
I look basically with a smile at him. Thank you. I needed that.
Lovely. Anyways, I would, I would eat, or I would eat my meal after I purify it.
Well, can't have you represent the clan while stinking like that. So
Goddamn.
I just give him a thumbs up.
Is he okay?
Who?
Points at spirits.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, fine. Perfectly fine.
Are we gonna keep doing this?
He's
No, knowing
basically. He's
Fuck.
No one is explaining to him why he looks, odd.
on top of that.
I did.
Like no one of you have actually explained to him, like, hey, you have this like tuft of white hair.
Yes,
know.
I did.
Oh, Uka did.
Uka did, but he doesn't know
And-
why. He's basically been
I didn't
insulted
say-
like 3 times. Yours was a more
I didn't
accidental.
say anything about him. I just made fun of the food.
Yeah.
Ah,
Goddamn.
Yeah.
god damn.
I will attempt to purify the food, and then just have the spirits look at me weirdly. I guess that's the only reason I asked if he was okay.
Damn.
From the moment he has woken up, there has been non-stop, whether on purpose or by accident, insults just flung at him.
He just instantly ages and dies. He just commits suicide by aging.
Igor's just gonna walk over to him and
just okay. Spirits, do you know the time when Sheila was crushed by that boulder and you revived her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of starting to show a little bit of the like aging that you showed back then. I don't know what is causing it, but like this, I'm pretty sure this is not normal.
I thought the apple fixed it.
Well, do you want to attempt eating another apple, see if it fixes it?
Well, these are more or less meant for emergencies. We don't want to just start eating them willy-nilly.
It seems to be wearing off.
Fine. Do you want me to eat an apple?
I mean, you could do whatever you want. I mean,
I would say not yet, but if it gets worse, then that might be your best bet.
We'll hold on to it for now. We'll worry about it later. Let's go.
You pack up camp, and you start heading north.
also anyone gonna explain to Spirits why Uka and Jimmy are here now?
Nope.
I will explain on the way.
No.
They'll explain on the...
I just move your further on the map. You can still, RP.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We could.
Seems
yeah.
they caught up with us in the night.
Oh.
Somehow. How did you manage to get here so quickly?
I mean, it's not like we were going fast.
Points at.
Well, I
Fang.
mean, no, but we have already been traveling for a few days. No answer. Cool.
No answer. Excellent.
I pointed at Fang.
That... No.
He was, huh?
He was with us.
Yeah.
How did you catch up from the tribe to where you found us? It makes scientifically no sense.
What is science?
I don't know.
Science isn't a term yet.
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
By all laws of nature, this makes no sense.
Fair.
That's better.
That
Right.
works.
I'm not sure it could be very well understood.
Go on.
So instead, you're just not gonna explain?
We went to the tree,
Mm-hmm.
we then walked into the tree, and was somewhere else.
With Magenta?
Yes.
And that makes a lot more
That would
sense now.
explain it. That would explain it.
You could have just said Magenta helped you.
So yeah, we'll
Yeah, we pressing
move
on,
on.
I guess.
I suppose.
This is just flat grasslands. This doesn't seem very rough terrain, right?
This is not my element anymore.
Oh no, we're all doomed.
But it doesn't.
There are a few trees in this area, and there is still, a lot of undergrowth, as in grass, but also bushes and whatnot. all over
Well,
the place.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace again,
Do
just
we
to be sure.
Okay, I was about to ask, do we really? Is it really necessary for us to be sneaky?
Are we
Mm,
trying to ambush the Lion tribe?
I
No.
I won't do it then.
Also, is it like, is where we're traveling right now? Is it like long grass?
You'd still have your voice changer on, by the way.
Oh,
Is it
Oh.
softer grass? Is that what you're trying to ask?
I'm asking if it's long grass.
How long is the grass?
No, I'm not looking for Pokemon.
Oh, come on.
Gotta get in the tall grass and catch myself a Mewtwo. That's how we'll defeat Mr. Ozarkot.
No, we
The
need
grass
we
has...
need a Rayquaza for that.
Anyways.
God damn it. Let me speak,
Rayquaza, I
guys.
choose you.
God damn it, be quiet! I'm trying to explain here.
Go on. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
As you walk through this, where the trees are getting more and more sparsed out, and it's more overgrowth, as in bushes and a few hedges here and there. The grass starts accumulating up where it's more grass, but it's not that tall just yet. Before you gets up to where you are now, where it starts completely just being grass that goes to around a mixture of your knee and hip in height.
So thigh.
Yes.
He's aiming for those. God, no. No, not
Not gonna say it? Not gonna say it. Okay.
not gonna say it. He's aiming for those high highs, dude.
He said it anyway.
Yes, I did.
Well, what can I say? Thick fives, 8 lives.
Hell yeah.
8 lives.
What was that fucking creepy ass laugh, bro? What that was that?
Next up, we just do it in game with fights.
Oh my god.
Onward.
Just as we're casting Revivify, we use our thighs.
Bur- Should I be worried about Avis?
Onward. Before we get into this.
Can we please move on from this discussion?
As you make it through where the grass is also turning to a different shade from being fresh and green, it starts to become this more golden color or yellowish
Why is the grass yellow?
because it's much more drier out here.
Dry, yeah.
Harrison.
Heresy. That just means it's more flammable.
That's not a good thing.
Spirits, please no.
Burn it all.
So you have no idea the temptation of burning things.
Hey, can
And,
I
know.
and this
actually
is the story of how
We still need to
next
walk
to
through
I've
this
been
grass.
doing this
Unless-
walk.
Was
Can I actually walk next to Iger doing this walk?
Yeah, sure.
You can do whatever you want.
Go for it.
Hey, Iger.
we're choosing who we walk next to.
Doesn't
lovely.
Avis look pretty today?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fucking whore.
Oh.
I'm looking at him and asking him, doesn't Avis look pretty today?
Yeah, and he's giving you that response like he's like really distracted.
Baby.
oh. What?
Hey, I'm fully Team Avis.
I just imagine that, like, me and Spirits are having like a small conversation alongside and being like, are they a thing?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. I mean, should we ask?
Just saying.
You
You
could.
could be a pretty good power couple.
I mean, you could also ask.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Ah, so you're terrible at that too. Got it.
That's come up before. Yeah. I haven't really made my decision on that yet.
Hey, take your time. Just follow your heart and make it show you the way.
Igor is raising his eyebrows at the fact that Uka is just pushing really hard to set him up with someone.
Just trying to help him move on.
Sir, I believe you mean someone else? Someone that is not Uka?
Basically.
But as you go into this next region, so to speak, or biome, you see a tall rock with drawings on it.
Kind of
Question mark.
drawing.
You see markings of handprints.
Mhm.
Do they seem like religious drawings?
Well, they're possibly druidic.
Yeah, can we study them and see if we can work out what they mean?
Yes, you can take a look at it and roll me a check.
Investigation?
Yes, you can use investigation, or else if you don't have it, then roll me an int check.
Well, it would
Trade
be the
intelligence.
same thing if you didn't have proficiency because it's intelligence based.
Oh. Well, it's not a save, it's a check, so whatever.
Intelligence. Holy shit, I'm
Investigation, you
I'm
said.
smart.
Those who
I'm
want
really
to.
Never
smarter.
mind.
I'm smarter.
Oh yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn.
well,
Here we go.
you've got a lot of pluses. I've only got 2, so
He's
Oh,
got
yeah,
proficiency.
you're
in
not
it.
average.
Let's go. Ah, there it is.
You can't figure it out. You're confused.
We're all
Uka
geniuses.
just starts,
Uka just starts pointing things. That's the handprint.
just starts headbutting it.
You have too much nauseous to actually understand.
Yeah.
Chimney and Avis, you can't entirely figure it out, except that it's a marking of some sort. Is what you come to.
Wow, these markings are markings.
This floor here is made of floor.
Yeah, but
These
you
markings-
can't seem to discern what they
These
mean.
markings mean something.
I just don't know what. Right, Vicar and Spirits, you can recognize it has a marking of territory.
Ah. We're
As you look over, you see imprints of hands symbolizing us, the tribe, and you also, as you go around, you see a marking of a lion.
So
This is an indication we're about to enter the territory of the mountain lion tribe, so we should be on our guard for now. There's not necessarily a reason for them to be friendly to us yet.
yet.
So just show them that we are.
Well, it's easier said than done.
Talk with respect.
If if you if you don't mind, let me do the talking.
Yeah, you got talkers, so I don't mind.
Oh, so he's gonna be the sweet talker.
I believe it is.
Man, I'm literally the charisma build.
Do we need to write up what we brought?
I believe it was noted down in the recap as well.
Was it?
The jewelry and the
Yeah.
Copper.
what's left of
Yeah.
the boar.
Yeah.
We also have some copper pieces with us.
Did you guys bring some of the harvest too?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we also put some grains. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had way too
Yes.
much, so we need to drag some with us.
Mm-hmm. We had a wait. Yeah.
Waste not, want not.
Since it's also likely that part of the harvest that we got from that encampment was theirs.
Yeah.
Yes, but you do continue pressing on. As you guys marches on through the grasslands, it is a little bit hilly sometimes, but it's easy climbs and downwards as you walk between the very grassy grounds with a few, very few trees in between. You can start seeing smoke in the distance. And not just one fire, plenty of fires.
Perfect.
How far away do we think it is?
It's where you basically just, can skimp at it, so it would still, be several hours away going at a normal walking speed.
Okay.
What was the time right now?
It's midday.
I see. So we could make it in this day, probably.
Yes, easily,
Hmm.
if you keep pressing onward.
Onward.
Should we maybe send someone to scout out the place and see what they're like before we actually go to interact with them?
I think we should just go because if we send one person, it looks like we're spying on them.
That is fair, but also spying is an option.
I mean, we could just stay out here and, wait for them to come to us. Not as recommended, but an option.
I suggest
That's too random.
Yeah, that's a bit. I think
no
that's a bit of an odd
drawing of
introduction.
weapon and just go relaxing to the tribe.
Yeah, I say we
When
head
they
there,
see
and
us,
if we meet anyone on the way, then we can deal with it there.
yeah, and deal with it when we meet them, and tell them that we're here to negotiate of alliance. Mention gift and friendship.
The power of friendship.
As you continue pushing forward, roll me a perception, everybody.
Alrighty then.
Lovely. Is it sight or hearing based?
Normal?
Both.
Right, then I have advantage.
Yeah, yo, Iger.
I'm just mulling over in my head how I should speak to them.
Okay, you see nothing. Iger, you see nothing. Jimmy, you see nothing. Riot, you see nothing. Spears and Avis,
Ah.
you notice that something doesn't feel quiet. There's suddenly way too quiet.
Well, that's not concerning at all.
Lovely.
But like suddenly you don't even hear, as you pay attention to your surroundings, you hear no birds, you hear no insects, no nothing. And then you hear a muffled word being said. You can't really make it out, but you do manage to pick up. And then out of the grass around you, as you're walking on this path that is starting to form, around you, 20 people with spears and bows rise up for the grass, pointing their weapons towards you.
There it is.
It's an ambush.
Yeah. Definitely.
You wanted to talk?
Yes,
Talk.
I will step forward.
Who are you? And what do you do on our lands? Speak, or we shall slay
Please.
you where you stand.
Please, please, we come in peace. We've come as representatives from the Deer tribe to negotiate an alliance. We bear gifts to you.
Dear, you say?
We've come across
We
one of yours before, enslaved by the foul serpent tribe. We managed to free them, and ever since we've discussed among ourselves to come and pay you a visit to speak about their atrocities and how we may align ourselves with each other, deal with them.
You speak of the savages to the west.
Yes. They've attacked us recently, severely cut down our warriors.
Why
Several-
should we ally ourselves with a weak tribe then that has lost its warriors? You would
may
rather
have-
make good target for raid then. Or even absorption.
Do not misunderstand. We may have been weakened, but we are not weak.
Doesn't the deer bow before the lion?
Doesn't a cornered wolf lash out in anger?
Fang will begin to growl at that.
Ah, I see. You might not just be one representative then.
We have several tribesmen who've been absorbed into ours temporarily, as they have also been attacked by the savages. We have expanded ourselves, attempting to establish safe havens within the valley. The large tree of which is one of them.
He looks at you slightly befuddled as you say that. I will take you to meet our chiefess. She will decide what to do with you. And then he calls out to the others in accent and also a little bit different type of comment than you guys is not used to, but you do understand it. Bring them along, guard them, and if try anything, shoot.
I guess we follow.
You're kind of being forced to follow. You don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Pass. Could I maybe had bring the extra of my special knives for a present for the chief?
Mm. I feel
You
like that'll
did
be.
manage to make a few, so yes, you could.
Then I would had bring one of the small knives in my inventory just to present it to the chief as a gift of alliance.
Fair enough.
Proof of craftsmanship.
Wait, didn't I add the map? I thought I added that map. Wait. Oh my god, that explains why I couldn't figure out why the...
What happened?
I can feel past dying.
Explain.
Uh, apparently that explains why the map were reverted to the old one, the region map, and why I suddenly cannot find
You didn't
the
save?
new... It apparently didn't save it when I added or reverted back to older version, because I remember I updated all my maps yesterday, which I find kind of odd. Give me a second, dear viewers. I will sadly have to fix this really quickly.
And yet, there we go. Another intermission.
We can take a 5-minute break if people up for it.
That's actually nice because I need to go to the bathroom.
All right.
That's good. I just
Break,
came out for a
people.
smoke anyway, so it works well.
I feel like little
I
couple
think
of ballsy
Gonna
moves.
put some upbeat music. Gonna put some upbeat music on while we're waiting.
All right.
I don't think that explains our scenario.
One click,
I think that's the
ignore.
opposite of our scenario.
It's all good. But Eager, a little bit of a ballsy move there, Chief.
What you mean?
Telling them that we were raided and / or weakened was not the smartest play in negotiations on this early stages.
It's the. Well, you say that, but it is.
You've still got the voice on.
Yeah, turn
Yeah.
it off. We don't need it right now. We're not in character.
Sorry.
It's all good.
We're not in character right now.
So,
He's totally immersed. He can't get out.
Go on.
no, it's yeah, it is. It was a risky move, but but on the upside, it shows a sign of good faith that we do not have any hostile intent towards them.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
also coincides
Maybe because we can't.
as well.
Also, on top of that, and I must stress this, if they find out who's made the tree and or who's making metal weapons, seeing that both said party are there, could be a bad thing if they learn that type of info.
Well, they're gonna learn that we've got a crafter because she's
Yeah.
gonna give them a knife.
Yes, but we could play it off around the lines where they weren't the craftsman, but that's us playing it off, which means someone's gotta lie.
we gotta look at either Avis or Eager for that one then.
Yeah.
And
You could use it. Say like they had this on them when they attacked, so make them look more threatening. So they
I'm
should.
gonna mute chat
side
really
with
quick.
us.
Give me a second.
Huh?
you know, I like how the two oblivious.
I'm only gonna give the
like,
knife if they recognized our alliance.
Oh, good.
That
I was
could be a
worried
way-
you were gonna give it to them early on in the negotiations.
No. If they recognize our alliance, I will go to present the knife to the chief
Well, the
as
thing
a
is,
sign of alliance.
We could use it and say that they had it, so
I'm
then
back.
they're more likely to side with us
That.
to make them seem more threatening because they probably have them anyway.
What
I
are
mean-
we talking about?
The
How-
knife.
Also describe battle we had.
I see.
We already did, and in my opinion, I'm not saying it was a bad move. It's just a bold move.
What kind of
nonetheless.
weapon they have?
Yeah, I was
I'm
if,
gonna be
if we use
for
deception,
Athens, but we're still
we
the
use
same
deception,
level,
Avis, you should say this that they had these weapons on them, make them seem more threatening, so they're more likely to side with us.
I see,
Um,
but also, what if that makes them side with them because they seem way more dangerous than we can be?
Once again, I feel
They're
like
slavers.
and that just
I mean,
means
yeah,
they
and
have
also
an
they're
infinite
like
source.
They was
Followers
slave
of a
members of their
destructive
tribe as
god that
well.
literally
If they
wants to
know-
devour the world,
make-
but also.
Guys, if they know I can
the-
make stuff like
No.
this,
No.
they see us
Well,
as
No,
Yeah.
no.
You
Let's
tell
back
them
it
that
up
afterwards.
to-
Let me explain this bit.
if you back it up to that,
don't want to tell
to
them
us
that
getting it
immediately.
from the tribe.
no. If we get an alliance,
Yes, if we get an alliance.
tell them.
Yeah,
But
Tell them
you-
then, but we use
Yeah,
that.
I will
Well, then
present
they
the
would
knife.
know that
alliance.
we tricked them,
Oh.
and that would give us less credibility.
No, we can't
Say
let them
that you
know.
can- You can work with it.
The part we can't
Yeah,
let them know
I'm
about is
only
who
gonna
made
show
the
them the
knives.
fucking knife
Yeah.
if
We don't
take the
have
alliance.
to, we don't necessarily have to lie to them. We can withhold it
Yes.
until we've established connection.
For example,
I mean, technically, I'm not lying because I reckon that they have them already.
hmm,
That's
I
why
mean,
they were
technic-
getting it to begin with, to make more. That's what I think, anyway.
but I
I mean,
already
technic-
have axe with it. The materials, so
all I'm asking is just don't tell them that you're the craftsman of them. Give it to them, fine. That works in our favor. But if they find out that they have the one and only craftsman of that stuff in their tribe, they could try and take advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't. That is not necessarily. We don't necessarily have to say that because, she's training others to also craft it.
Yeah,
so
but she's
she
training,
wouldn't be
which
lying
means...
when she said she wouldn't be lying when she said she wouldn't be lying when she said I'm not the only one who knows how to do it.
Yeah, but
Mm.
it's
I
still
can.
one
But
of
they
those
could just
I'm
keep
planning on staying when I. We have made this in our tribe.
that works.
Yeah,
That
you don't
works.
necessarily
That
have to know.
works.
let
And I
them know
present
that
this
it's
as a
you.
gift of a sign of our alliance.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm gonna do
I will be right
if
back.
he takes the alliance.
We gotta love the fact that the two healers of the party are just oblivious to romance.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because it's a really, really fine equipment for Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of oblivious to it as well.
Oh my god, this
Even
entire
though I'm
fucking
in a relationship.
half this party is just dense motherfuckers.
Yeah, that'd be true. Because
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
That
your
would be
fault. I've
the
been
other-
living in the I've been
And the
living in
other
the
half is
wilderness for 20
awkward.
years.
Yeah, the other half is awkward as all hell. God damn.
I've been living in the wilderness for 20 years. I have an excuse.
Mm-hmm. Right.
uh, I mean, mine could literally be that I'm too young in that regard.
Yeah,
to
that's
have known
true.
About it. Yeah. So that's my way out. I mean, my other way out would be religious stuff. I definitely teach you about romance and religion. Come on. So now the only one who needs an excuse is Spirus.
You're too prudish.
Damn.
I think
Riot is a
I think
savage today.
Hey, as a lawful good character, I help my teammates to maintain themselves and help them to know the parts and help them create the parts of the life.
Jimmy is probably more on the innocent side.
I'm back.
Welcome
Welcome back.
back. What's Spirus' reasoning for being oblivious to romance?
He's just a dumb fuck.
We'll go with that.
He's just too charming.
Oh, that's so
He's so
rude.
good.
That's
too-
so rude.
He's too focused on other things to realize what's going on around him sometimes.
Oh god, we have like we currently have half the party is oblivious to any sense of romance.
Mm-hmm.
And the other half is awkward.
Yeah, I mean the only thing is I think only one. Wait, it might be either one or two people in the party are not in
Hold on.
a sort of relationship.
But like, isn't Eager currently? Eager is currently so absolutely fearless. So wouldn't that mean he's less awkward?
Technically, yes.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't have trouble. He doesn't have trouble speaking his mind. He does. It's not that he doesn't have emotions. It's just that he doesn't react on
And
impulses.
we're back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yay.
What'd you say, Hangout?
It's not that he doesn't have emotions. It's just that he doesn't react on impulses.
He doesn't have fear.
So yeah, he's not afraid to speak his mind, but it doesn't mean he can't be a little bit embarrassed about what he's saying.
I see.
Wait, how many of the party members?
So
are
then,
in
hold on. Why did you say that stuff to Pepper, like to Uka in front of the entire tribe?
Because he wasn't thinking about it at the time.
Right. I see. Oh, map change.
He wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention.
boys, map change.
Ooh.
That looked
Oh,
nice.
it's pretty nice.
Oh.
Do they have an arena? Hold on. Is that an arena I see? Or is that a shrine?
That is a shrine,
I
you can
see.
see.
Yeah, that's a shrine.
Yeah. Wait, they have fucking
From
watchtowers? Man, we need to step up our game.
For a moment, I was about to say a coliseum.
I think that's a bit too far ahead into the
A
future.
bit advanced.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
for
a teeny bit.
sure. Yeah.
Should
I
we
don't
put
know why that
ourselves
was
on
the
the
first thing
map,
that came
or...?
to mind.
You see, as you're being escorted onto the map,
Isn't it only one person that's being like moved
No,
forward?
we're all being
Or is
taken.
everyone
We're all
getting
being
moved
brought
forward?
in, but it's most likely that only I will be brought before the chieftain.
Oh, we don't
I
know
see.
that.
We don't know that, but that seems.
Yeah, we
likely
don't
to
know
me.
that. Yeah.
You're our speaker, but that may not mean that the chieftain doesn't want to also speak to the others.
I know.
Yeah.
Chiefess.
Chiefess, right.
Chiefess, yeah.
This is a matriarchy.
Yeah.
well, not necessarily, it's just that they might, have a female leader at this point, so to speak.
Right.
So, what's going
Nah,
on?
man, it's gonna be matriarch.
So is everyone back, by the way? Like,
Yeah.
You're
think
ready?
so.
Okay, good.
So,
Versus
Oh yeah,
only getting
does
50
anyone
speeding.
actually react of me having different material of axe on me?
Wait,
You
what?
have it
By that
out
logic,
in the
what is
open?
what are their weapons made of?
It seems to be stone-tipped spears and arrows they're using.
Using
Stone tip. Okay.
a axe of copper.
Did you actually make an axe?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
The
that's
big
right.
new axe
His
I
battle.
got.
Yeah.
She also has a battle axe now.
My battle axe is made of copper.
Copied my design.
Just curious about anyone.
I'll notice it, but I won't say anything.
Just wanted to remind GM of it, so if people gonna react for it.
People gonna stare.
Sure, give me a moment. I'm trying to see if I can actually find the token I used before for the party right for now.
You mean the dagger?
What, the dagger?
Yeah, I cannot. Will all of you please?
You can technically go to that map and
I exist.
like copy it. Oh
I exist.
no. We need our party speaker to be the token on here.
We're all here. I'm tiny.
Yes, you are.
I have become small.
Follow
Oh
me.
no way.
Nah.
Is it gonna be?
No, no.
Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be that same one again when it happens? To
Oh god.
Uka?
Oh, yeah,
Or
Uka's
do we
gonna
fix
show up
it?
and be
Oh
fucking-
god. Luca's gonna be huge again.
Yeah.
And Riot is also slightly larger.
Oh my.
Hey, question. How many of the party members are actually in some sort of relationship?
Let's
'Cause
see.
I feel like
Spiris,
everyone is
Uka,
except for Jimmy.
Spiris and Uka.
Spears, Uka, and Riot.
And Riot, yes.
I won't put Fang out, but he's there.
You've got
Save all
Avis,
the tokens.
Eager, and you who are not in a
I
relationship
can't
right
remember how to put. Can you help me, Pat?
You can if you go to your character selection and you drag your creature. Oh,
Oh,
there
God.
it is.
Whoa.
now. Oh my god, help.
Gargantuan
just-
Uka.
She just enlarges herself.
Oh no.
Gargantuan Uka.
He'd be a wee little lappy. God.
I'm trying here, okay? Don't.
No,
I'm not
you're
okay.
fine.
bigger than the-
You're just
We're just memeing.
yeah. Uga does actually seem bigger.
Is Uka bigger than us? Wait.
'Cause
Slightly.
she's
Wait,
taller
is
than you.
Rioth just smaller than the rest of us? Hold on. Rioth is slightly smaller, I think.
Yeah, he's just small.
I'm doing my best here. It's not easy, okay?
No. It's not. I'm not complaining or anything. It's just an observation that I'm making in an attempt to.
I
be
mean,
funny.
it's fine. He's a lanky boy. He's tall, but he's lanky. No muscle boy.
God.
God. Lovely. Now we get to be menaces to society. This is fine.
But you guys are being escorted into, and you see. At first, you come up to a palisade being built. That has been built together with some wooden structure that looks like platforms with roofs on top, where you can see a couple of warriors or braves standing on top of with bows.
Damn it, they were soon quicker than us.
Well, I mean, ours got destroyed, so
Well, I mean, you could also say that we were a bit slow as well.
As you're being escorted in, are you brandishing the staff?
Yes.
You see a lot of people are looking out from the different groupings of people around in the encampment as they, are not used to people being brought in like this. And you see as people are milling about and taking a look at you, since you seem strange to them. As you look around and you see the people, how they're dressed, the people who are escorting you in are like clothed in like straw-like clothing, or at least the outer layer of clothes that are made out of straw.
As we're moving through, can I see if I can find the woman that we saved?
You don't seem to recognize any of the
Okay.
people. Though they are, as you're looking at all the other tribesmen, you can see that they are mostly dressed in a clove. They are not using that much hide for their clothing.
Wait, they have cloth?
They have cloth. They are mostly using a mixture of cloth and um, weaved grass-like clothing from the first look of as you're taking.
Mavis makes a note like how that looks in her head.
Gonna go back and make hula skirts.
And you're being brought towards area where you can see that as you also walk through the camp, you can see how these tents are made out of all kinds of different furs that have been stitched together and are like doming out in bigger than what you guys are used to, but you can also see that more people are living together in the tents, so to speak. And what the way you guys are living, you are more like individual families. Here it seems like an entire family is living together in these bigger tents, so to speak.
Right. Less tents, bigger tents, more occupants.
Yes.
More communal.
Yeah. You are brought before a shrine. As you can see, that has been enclosed with leather coverings. And you can see skulls of predator animals being put at the top of each of the pillars around it. Mostly, you see they are adorned with lion or lion equivalent of skulls decorating the place. But you also see smaller prey animals in on some smaller pillars on the inside of the shrine.
Is there anything that we recognize as like the gods from our shrine?
Yeet, who do we know?
You Roll me a religion check to see if you actually can recognize any of this.
Who can all do this?
Shit.
I feel like we could probably all do this since we, you know,
Yes, all of
are
you
seeing
can.
it. Man,
Yep.
Yeah,
wow, we suck at it.
using luck.
There we go.
Oh no, actually no.
Jimmy got it.
The difficulty is 10. You see a wooden statue of what looks like a woman-esque figure, like a fertility idol in the middle, that you, from you who has 10 or above, can recognize a little bit has a representation of Urla.
I'm instantly disgusted.
You also see other minor idols around inside the shrine area as you're looking through the opening.
Can I recognize one of Uthla?
I'm
Feel like
surprised that we had 3 people get 11.
Are the minor ones all like just like small
They are
images
smaller.
of the same one?
No, they are different. You cannot really
Oh, okay.
recognize them because the detailing is much more smaller than the bigger statue,
Gotcha.
so to speak, or idol. So it's a little bit from a distance to recognize what they look like. Jimny, you recognize most of the idols in some sense. You see, the biggest one is Urla. You see some minor where you also recognize Enalda. You give me a second here. I need to open up my notes really quick.
Oh man, we're going to the deep notes, boys.
Oh god. There's probably a statue or something of it.
Jesus Christ, Avis, you psychopath.
I agree. I agree.
Oh boy.
it does. Seeing this does not give the Lion Tribe a very good. Avis does not have a very good impression of the Lion Tribes.
Jimny, you recognize also a small, minor idol of Uthla,
Oh,
surrounded with miniature idols of Magi and Drea, circling around her.
the moons, not your children.
Yeah, I was just gonna go, wait, what? And then I remembered. I went, oh yeah, never mind.
So it's a very
Yeah,
small
I mean-
statue.
Yes, or idol, basically. Like
They
the
they get
early
1 point.
representation is like well, what would that scale be like? The big one is like 4 feet tall, the biggest one to Erla. The small idols to the main gods and goddesses you can see is around like 2 feet, and the minor idols, like the really small one, is like a feet tall.
And Uthla was a minor idol.
Yeah, Uthla is represented as a minor idol because she's not a main goddess for these people.
Man, does it at least look well maintained?
It looks pretty well made, with the symbolism and whatnot.
So you give them 1 point. instead of
Crisis
10 points.
averted.
I will accept this for now.
You also recognize a statue or an idol in the shape of something that looks like a man-shaped idol, where there are cones,
Icons.
icons on that looks like thunderbolts or lightning, which would be a representation of Perun. You recognize a miner or small mine, small miner
Both.
of Grinalda, but you also see one of the bigger ones that is standing out um, from that looks like a warrior in the way it's formed, um, which you would think would be Emal.
Alrighty, is that all of them that I'm aware of?
You also see some you are not entirely recognizable, but you're not entirely sure if they are meant to be elemental or if they're supposed to franchise animal in the way they're shaped. You're not entirely sure.
Alright. I will then proceed to inform Avis of her mother statue or idol,
Mhm.
because that's a top priority apparently. And
Yeah.
then
Flames
everybody
go
else will
down.
get the full show.
She
I'll tell
frowns.
everyone
She
every
frowns
last
at
one I'm
how
aware
small it is.
of. Just
She
the
then
only one
goes.
I leave out information on is Avis, because it's like, oh yeah, she doesn't care for the others. She just wants to know about her mother.
This is where she goes Mormon mode and goes around knocking on all the doors and tries to spread the word.
Have you heard of our Lord? Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Ufa?
You also see that there are offerings at all
Lord
the
and Savior.
statues, even the ones you don't recognize. You see a priest walks up to you. Whom are you, since you are being escorted here to our sacred lands?
I suppose it's my time to speak. Step up.
We are emissaries of the Deer Tribe, located across the other side of the valley. We come bearing gift, and we seek to ally ourselves with you.
Hmm.
In the face of the cruelty of the savages.
Yes, we have suffered plenty of the savages to the west. I guess you have suffered under them too, since you come asking us for help. Am I to be assumed correct?
I give him a nut.
Shamedly so, yes.
Hmm. I will contemplate on this and pray to the Great Mother to see if she will bless me with anything that might be, but I shall not keep you since it seems that the chiefess is expecting you.
Very well.
But know well that I can see you carry a token of your tribe, so you shall be allowed to pass. If you do seek prayer here at our shrine, you shall be allowed to do so, but
With the permission of the chiefess, of course.
in religious matters, my voice rings true here. The chiefess might speak for the tribe, I speak of faith. Now,
Thank you.
be on with ya.
I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get some sleep now.
But it's getting late for you?
It's getting to the point where I need to go to sleep. Yes.
Fair enough. Have a good one.
Remember on night shift.
Thanks for being here, man.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you next
Bye.
week.
See ya.
Bye.
May the gods guide you.
And may the mother and her children and sisters watch over you. And you're escorted over to a huge tent, to say the least, where there are plenty of guards standing outside, standing with spears and shields. You can see they're brandishing, with something akin to what Uka is wearing, a little bit, where it's like leather pauldrons, but it's not, covering much more than the top of the torso, kind of mishmash of leather pieces being tied together and whatnot. And on each of the shield there is a lion
Lionhead.
painted onto it.
I guess I help carry some of the gift because I'm pretty strong, so.
Yeah, you probably have been tied most of the heavier stuff onto your pack.
Yes.
I'm also carrying some of the heavier stuff.
As you are being presented outside this larger tent, it's huge, even from your understanding of how it's possible to be built this large.
I've taken
They
a mental note.
Do the guards have any more sophisticated weapons to take note of?
You can see that they are. The way they're dressed is that they have a straw hat on top of their head. They have like this thick leather covering the top of their chest, but underneath you can see you do see stuff like stone knives and whatnot. In their belt, they have multiple in some cases, and they are all embellishing, a big hide shield. You then see a man stepping out from inside. He is covered in an even more, like, I would almost call, what would be the best way to describe it? A thick leather chassis on his chest and back with the big, thick pauldrons, and he carries something akin to like a leather helmet with feathers. Has decorations onto it. I sadly didn't manage to find something I can what I would use for that because it's hard to find stuff.
Are they like different colored feathers or just all the same?
They are all painted red. And you can also see that he's wearing a sash of a lion. Going from his back over his left shoulder and then tied in front of him by a belt, so to speak.
Uka presumes that is the chieftain, so she gonna give him a slightly bow.
Give me a second here. Sorry about that. Pepper was getting a phone call. She's just going to take that really quick, but I'll continue explaining. He steps outside, looking at you. Whom are you? And what is your business here? You see one of the guards escort you walking over to him and start whispering in his ear. Whom of you are the speaker of your tribe?
That would be me. The name is Eagers Brimstone.
I am Arken. Brave. And head brave of the Lion tribe. I shall escort you and two of your escort in to meet with the chiefess.
Is he what you would be calling the military general?
He would be the leading brave, so yes, he would technically be. He is like the head brave, like the highest brave, and what you can call like the head hunter of the warriors of the tribe.
Right.
Hierarchy-wise, he and the priest would be on each side underneath the chief or chiefess of a tribe, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Authority-wise. Who do you choose to walk in with you?
Oh wait, he can pick only one person?
Two.
You can
Two.
pick 2 people.
I would choose Uka. And Spirits.
Hmm.
Of course, I'm carrying all the heavy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you also represent a part of our skill set of the tribe.
True.
More or
And
less a
Spirits
healer.
represents the religious part.
He's not religious.
The least religious of the group.
Well, you have a close connection with the priest.
Nature, yeah.
The tribe.
Yeah, well, Spirits, you do count as a priest in a sense that you're part of the druidic circle, which is seen as priests and priestesses of nature itself, which again is slightly akin to Urla in a sense, but also the different elemental spirits that help shape the world.
Noted. And I guess that would work then.
Yep.
Has Eager, Uka, and Spirits are escorted inside. Ryeth, Avis, and Jimmy, you're kept at the entrance. You're not allowed inside, but you're kept at the entrance, so you will hear all that is being said inside.
I'll just sit hat thing.
As you are being escorted in,
Mm-hmm.
you see first this large room with where there are plenty of urns, decorative items, and whatnot, and you see a throne um, in the back end of this room. As you can see, the tent is divided into sections. Where it's empty for now, but as you're escorted in, you're being placed in front, a few steps away from this heightened place where the throne is placed on.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that Asra walks to our opening into the back room of this giant tent and speaks muffledly to someone on the inside.
Can you
Wait,
type
you
his
said
name? Can you
Ezra?
type his name in the chat?
That's right.
And who was that? That was the
That's
like
the
the
head
commander
brave.
guy.
The head brave.
Priest.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
The
Oh, the
head
brave.
brave. The head brave. Gotcha.
The one with the feathers on the head.
Hmm.
Noted.
I thought you said Arkin before.
No,
That's what I had
Asra.
written down as.
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought
okay.
I also heard Arkin.
I also heard Arkin.
Really, I thought I said Asra.
That's fine.
But fair enough.
Fixed.
He walks in and kneels next to the throne, or sits down on his knees next to the throne, and then you hear what a whistling sound as bones are being shaken. What's the a rattling of you know how in some cultures they make rattles out of bones, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where bones like as they have been shaken, they grind together and make the whistling sound. You hear that basically as you see a servant walk out carrying that, and after him walks a woman dressed in lion skins and tiger skins, where basically she has this hood of a lion's head on top, decorative with a mixture of feathers and whatnot.
Take a respectful bow.
Roll me an intelligence, everybody, of you who are inside.
Oh, okay.
A check. Using luck.
Damn.
Do you need to?
No.
Uka and Iger, you do recognize her instantaneously.
Oh my god, it's Ashati, isn't it?
Oh shit.
Ashati.
Deeply in my mind.
It's
like,
the
yeah.
woman we freed,
Yep.
isn't it?
It's a Santi.
I give her a bow.
I have no idea who this person is.
Grabs Pierce's head and forces him to bow as well.
She pauses for a moment when she looks upon you. No need to bow. You are not my subjects, and it should rather be me bowing to you. You instantly hear that, and you hear like someone like turns and look. Like you hear the snap of letter, and whatnot as someone turns instantaneously. Do you look up as she says this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
You see the head brave is looking at her in disbelief. You see the servant who stops mid rattling with the rattle. And like a complete silence settles over the tent.
You honor me with the respect, Ascendi. But as the leader of the tribe, I still have to show my reverence.
I know. But at least I can only repay such honor with a display of respect myself. And she actually bows. You know, give a courtly bow to you before she goes over and sits down on her throne. You can rise. I see no need for you to be kneeling. Azra, give something for esteemed guests to sit on. As she leans back into a throne.
I rise well. She said we don't need barring.
If I remember correctly, you said she was like, just like, if I remember correctly, that is, like long red hair.
Mm-hmm. It's hidden by the headpiece she's wearing right now.
Ah, there it is.
Mostly. It's like a headpiece with a mantle that is like with her hair tied up in the back. So you wouldn't really see it unless, you know, she turns her head, really. Then you would see like it being stripped up into a ponytail that goes out the back of the headpiece. Bring in the rest of them. I'm sure they are all worthy of coming into my presence. That's right. After all, these are the ones that broke me free so I could take over from my dying mother. After all. And she looks at him with a very stern look. And he bows and like walks out. And the rest of you are being led inside. Where pillows have been arranged for you to sit on.
I'm gonna sit on the pillow.
Actual
Davis
pillows.
will also sit down.
It's basically hides that have been like filled with something that gives them like a pillowy look.
Buoyancy.
Do we
Yes.
have this technology in our own tribe? If not, I'm taking a mental note.
Yeah. It's just hide stuff with grass.
This idea is something that I require.
We need to go out more often.
We live in a cave. We don't get out much.
No, you don't.
We are eternally stuck in RPing real time.
Yeah.
I
So
suppose.
Anyways.
So I can see you're bringing with you a token. Anything else you bring before the Lion Throne?
Yes. Several
We bring you
gifts,
gifts.
if you could say. Bring forth the jewelry.
I will start finding the stuff we have for them.
So you pull out different pieces of jewelry that you didn't recognize. None of the refugees you took in didn't, take for themselves as they claimed it were theirs. Um, the servant comes and gathers it from you and presents it to her.
Find everything except for the knife.
The food is being put aside. She nods to that. From the jewelry, you see her taking out a bone bracelet. Or bracer, really, and affixes it. Finally returned. But I must ask, what do bring you here to? Well, it used to be my mom's, but now is my tribe. I could understand that you seek help. From what I was told by Asrag.
Embarrassingly so. Our tribe was recently assaulted by the savage tribe to the west.
Here was too.
With the threat of them becoming ever more increased, our leaders felt like it would benefit both of our cultures to align ourselves in the battle against their kind.
I see.
And of course, there is much our cultures could share too.
I see you have. How did you manage to gather that much grains? I wonder. Entire 2 pots, that's more than even my most expert gatherers would struggle to gather almost for several months.
We managed to make rose at our place.
We have succeeded in finding a way to cultivate it.
We call it a field.
Eager will gesture over to Spears.
He waves.
She gives a acknowledging nod. I see you are of the priests. I understand that it might have been come to you as a blessing of the gods, maybe? Since I see at least 4 of you representing different of the gods from the iconography that you carry with you.
I bring him. I have a mark of Ufla, Ula. No, my god.
I'll just kind of scratch at
You're
the.
more dressed like a warrior, so she doesn't expect you to be of the priestly class more
Yeah.
than a brave, so to speak.
I'll just kind of scratch the mark on my mask.
Right? You're not looking like one of the priestly class either, since you're more dressed like a hunter or again a brave.
No, but just at the mention of the mark of iconography, that's why I do that.
What's spiritual
Yeah.
iconography?
Keep reminding yourself that you are proudly displaying it.
I mean, mine isn't too hard to see either, I think.
Yeah, you have one on your forehead.
Yeah. Wait, that one
Jimmy.
stayed? Hold on. I thought that one disappeared.
It faded. Like, you still have like a very, very faint tattoo-ish kind of mark.
I see.
And of course, you also still bear one on your upper chest.
Mm-hmm. We're
Ooh,
just glowing.
fancy.
Wow.
Just
Same
got
thing.
2 marks.
I have a lot of
Image.
I have a lot of imagery from my god. I have literally the moonstone. I have the moon bloom in my hair. I have there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of shit going on.
Quite a lot. Quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the tattoo on the side of Igor's head.
A thunderbolt. And Jimmy is more modest with her, the way she's dressed, but she still, give the air of priesthood around her.
Mhm.
So you're telling me that you would potentially teach us how to make and grow our own? Am I to understand that correct?
I could.
It would certainly benefit both of our tribes in the what you could call competition for food. The scarcity of meats has become apparent to us.
Yes, it has been getting worse, especially since many of the animals have started migrating eastward, even out of our territory, giving the pressure of the animals of the west have been decimated like that. Damn those savages.
Hmm.
Disrupting the balance that we all should have sworn to uphold. Seems they don't give a damn about.
It doesn't surprise me, seeing as they take after the teachings of the Defiler.
Don't you dare speak his name here.
Hmm.
You know it brings bad luck with it. It should only be spoken when cursing. She actually spits at that.
Yet
It was
another
kind of
thing
like
we
raises
agree
an.
on.
Oop.
Hmm?
I just wanted to say, Ava's raises an eyebrow. Like, how else are we supposed to mention that? But she doesn't say that. Her look does, but not her words.
But given that minor unpleasantry, I bid you welcome to the Lion Tribe as guests. How long do you wish to be here, may I ask? Because I'm sure we can each learn much of each other. She says with almost a predatorial smile.
That's not concerning at all.
Well,
I have an offer as well. Our tribe is we have wolves and they are pregnant. I'm looking to put a group together that will have pet will have wolves to fight alongside them. We I have people looking into our group of younglings to inform me of which are the best. So then we compare them with wolves. We should have a few left over, and if you would like, I would like to find some of your hunters to be that would be willing to take on a wolf to hunt with.
I'm sure we might be able to learn something from each other by that. What also means that it would be easy to. If you can learn a partnership with wolves, that might also go to. The bigger cats, she says as she's stroking a saber-toothed tiger skull that is like mounted into one of the armrests of the throne she's sitting on.
That could be possible. I'm good with wolves. That's my expertise.
Yes, but if we learn from you how to tame wolves, that could give us an insight in taming our other animals.
True.
New animal breeds for companions unlocked.
Mm.
Potential unlocked. But I say, how about you go? I'm sure it's been a long journey from where you guys are living. Why don't you take a bath and a rest, and we can reconvene later and have a small feast?
If at all possible, might it be possible to have some of your priests take a look at one of my companions? She's not feeling too well.
Oh, sure. Which one of them is it?
Igor,
I just
Igor
point at
gestures
Uka.
to Uka.
I'm just pointing at her head.
Bro.
Of course, a savior of mine is an esteemed guest and should be.
Looking at him. Seriously?
Of
I love
course,
the look.
I will make sure that the head priest will take a look to make sure she's well. She is a esteemed guest, and a guest getting sick under one's roof only invites bad spirits and bad luck with it.
And bad smells.
Do you actually say that, really?
Don't act like nothing's
Yeah.
wrong when this morning you
No,
were throwing up.
I say it. I say
Oh
it.
my god.
You're actually saying that.
Yeah.
The one to her that this morning she's throwing up.
Yeah.
She like her look pans from Iker over to Uka and just like raises the eyebrow. Anyways, I'll have the head priest to take a look. Better be certain.
I look nervous at her.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
my
god. Did I just?
on the
Did
side
I,
of my head if she see it when I'm writing.
oh god. If she finds out if that is the thing that's going on, she's gonna presume that it's mine.
Probably.
Avis glares. What?
I wasn't saying that out loud.
I know. I was just saying what would happen if that if you did.
Oh yes, all misconceptions everywhere.
It's gonna be great.
Yep.
But anyways, we will have a meeting tomorrow where we can talk more about this plan. You deserve a fine rest. I will make sure some tent will be prepared for you with the best we can offer, of course, for esteemed guests here.
Give her a nod. Thank you.
Go take a bath, relax, take a look around. Okay, do you actually present, the knives yet? Or are you keeping them in your pack still?
I did not yet.
Also, you are carrying a battle axe made out of copper, if I remember correct, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
side of my hip.
It's too big to be on your hip, it would be on your back.
Okay, so then on my back. It's visible, basically.
And I see you have discovered something new, because I haven't seen something made like that. Ever.
We have some special.
What kind of magic is that, though? Because I have never seen anything of that.
If can I see this as wanting to have a agreement with the alliance then? Because we could help each other out.
We shall see. We shall see. Depends on if the gods favor it, and if you can speak enough.
But yes, we have acquired some special items in in our encampment.
Now, get on with you. I have some thinkings and divinations to do. We shall reconvene tonight for a feast. There will be giving quarters for you, for as long as you wish to stay here.
Thank you for your hospitality.
My pleasure. She says that as she leans back, putting one leg on top of the other into her throne, and stares at you, Iger.
Why are there so many women after this dude?
What is the exact look in her eyes as she does this?
Oh no.
She's hungry.
Sultry?
She sees something. Well, she did see you almost murdering the chieftain when you freed her. If I remember, wasn't that you that actually murdered him, the war chieftain?
That was
it was Jimmy.
Jimny, but I did do a lot of damage to him, that's for sure.
I also remember Iger doing a lot with throwing lightning all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Ego was the one who let her go.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I did show a level of, well, what would be the best way to put it? Decorum but dominance over her.
Lord.
Oh
If you
boy.
could word it like that.
That's certainly a
So
way.
how's that look looking?
As a hunter has found its prey and is hungry.
Oh god.
Yay.
Hey.
Avis, you have a rival more.
Well, there's one way to make there's an easy alliance there.
Just casual 21 intimidation.
Do you
Casual
call-
21 intimidation.
Do
I
you call-
glare at her.
You see how her gaze shifts from Iger to you as she feels your gaze upon her. And you can almost... You see that she sees your glare, and you just see how she's so indifferent. Because she doesn't... She finds you're not even worthy on her level to try and intimidate or be intimidated by you.
Man,
You are beneath me.
I have good charisma, yet it has yielded nothing.
No, it would intimidate her, but at the same time, she is so high On
She's
her
Yeah.
so high on shrooms.
She's she's so up her own ass that she doesn't care about you.
All right. Well, if that's the case, no. I'm not gonna cast
No.
fear.
How about you don't start a conflict in the fucking tribe?
As long as the message has been gone
I
across.
was gonna say, I thought Botas was gone.
In her mind, she has a better claim. If you try and want to claim Eager, she means she has a better claim to him by their customs. I'd like to point out.
By their customs.
Well, I suppose we'll have to figure this out later.
Um,
It's been already
So instead of fighting over Iger, maybe let him decide.
I don't think he gets a choice.
Not when it
Not with
comes
that one.
to-
The hunt
Not
is
when
on.
it comes to Ascenti. No, I don't think so.
Listen, buddy, the hunt is on. You're the prey.
It's like, either jail or marriage, one or the other. You decide.
What the?
So we basically let free into the camp.
You are being let out. Of course, there are still a few guards escorting you, but it's not like hostile escort as before. It's more of a, honorable escort.
And I guess since that way people pointed me out being sick, I will be
Oh yeah, you're
escorting
taking
to
the
the
priest.
priest.
Updating this NPC name list.
oh no.
I will go to Azrag and ask him to take me to the hunters because I want to check out the. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I was gonna say I'm gonna go check out their kids, but
Oh no!
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, quoting it.
Oh
fuck.
no!
I'm gonna go talk with the hunters about their children. That's worded better.
There you go.
You mean the princess hunters, basically, or the potential proteges?
Well, I'm gonna talk to like the main hunters about that.
You're being guided over to this tent. The rest of you, are you going over to where you're being given, a place to take a bath, take a rest?
Yes, I am at least.
Yeah, seems good, I guess.
I will go take a bath and a rest after I'm done here. Then.
We will start with Uka then. As you are being led over to where the high priest is at the shrine, he looks a little bit confused, but then a guard comes over and whisper something to his ear, and he gives a nod and come here, child. I shall take a look at you at the queen's behest.
I go over to him.
Did he just say queen?
He did say queen.
Queen, chiefess, it's almost the same thing here because it's
Seems Eager's calling you out.
Oh, what's happening?
He have you sit down with next to a small fire, where he then takes some herbs and threw on, and he takes what's it called? God damn it, I forgot
Can
the
you
word.
describe it? Can you describe it?
It's something where you used to you move it back and forth, and it gives a breath of fresh air in a sense.
A fan?
Yeah, a fan. He takes a fan made of feathers, and he starts waving. What do you mean they can't hear me?
I can hear you.
We
I
can
can't
hear you. We
You
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
They can hear me. Did you do something with the wire again, hun? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good.
We can hear you.
Yeah. He takes a fan and starts blowing the smoke to you, and you feel yourself relax, and you start slumping backwards as you almost as you sink into unconscious state.
Oh no, he drugged her.
Sleep
Oh
now.
shit.
Sleep now.
What's happening?
Shh. It's fine. Sleep now.
You are still awake in a sense. It's like a waking dream has
You're
washed
just
over.
high as fuck.
Oh. So you've received anesthetic.
Man, I'm
And
dead.
then he starts looking over you. He takes a cut horn as he feels you. He feels you up and down, but not in any connotation of anything sexual. But he feels you up and down in a sense to try and figure out what might be causing your ailment.
Yeah, I have been to a kind of a doctor before, I guess.
He then takes a horn and puts it to your stomach while he tries to listen into it. He then gives you something to drink, and you can feel like you're coming fully to yourself. And you, he asks you straight up, when was the last time you had your moon blood?
One moon ago.
Hmm. So you're saying you should have some at the next moon?
Yes.
Hmm. I will take a look again after.
It was basically been yesterday.
No, it will first be tonight, the new moon, where the two moons sign full.
So should I come back?
If you stay here for a while, I will take another look after the new moon. That's all he says. And then he lets you walk out.
Can I put two and two together?
Roll me an intelligence check. Not a save, a check.
Wow.
Did you just own Wilson?
Wow.
What?
What?
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
God damn it.
I really didn't mean to.
As you start thinking about it, you have before been sick going up to having your moon blood. So you're not entirely sure if it's that. It might be that, and that's why he said that he will do an extra checkup afterwards. You're not entirely sure. It kind of, washes over you like, it might be that. Then but you then gets escorted over to the watery area where you can take a bath, relax a little bit.
Let's go.
Riot, you are being presented to the hunter's hut. Where you see plenty of braves and young
What are like
people
the
who are
The
young
younglings. The younglings.
yes, younglings.
The younglings.
what
Did
are
you say it like
the
that?
age of like the youngest ones?
They would be around 5.
Okay. So how many are there between like the age of 10 and 15?
I will take a roll for that. You see 21
Oh,
in
shit.
that age category.
Damn.
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 Okay, I will explain to the leaders of the hunters about my plan and if they have any interest in that. I'll let them know that our tribe has, there's going to be 4 from our tribe, and I'm planning to pick the best of the group that passes. And how they feel about that. There should be some wolves left over once the others are born.
You know, some of the senior hunters, you know, the ones who are starting to gray out with their hairs and whatnot, you see that they are sitting in contemplation of what you're saying. Do you mean that our younglings are to travel to your tribe to learn?
This we can work out later. I'm just interested if you would go along with it.
Hmm. We might come to an agreement. But how can we not make sure that you take the children we sent to learn as hostage?
You can send some of your expert hunters with us if you want. They can be guards and watch over them. Maybe it could be an exchange. You seem to have clothing and stuff that we don't have. Maybe people would be interested in coming here to learn that in exchange.
We shall see. We will wait on the queen's or chiefess word and that, but
My
we can bring it up to her.
my only the only thing I want is that they need to be the best. So you set up trials as you wish, and then we'll go from there.
Hmm. Again, we will make a decision when we have brought this for the chiefess to decide.
I'll just nod at him and then turn to leave with Fang.
Do you reunite with the rest of the party?
Yeah,
You then come down to see all the rest are just enjoying floating around in the water, washing up, relaxing.
I'm just gonna sit on the side.
This is the part where you guys can roleplay in between each other.
Relaxing in water.
When I come back, let's get showering.
What's the verdict, Luca? You okay?
Yeah, we are having a extra checkup after the full moon.
Okay.
Okay.
Just making sure you're healthy.
Yeah, I will tell if I could get worse and stuff like that. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't want my bestie to go down to sickness.
I feel okay. Just a little nauseous.
Okay. Perhaps some more night rest will fix that.
Yeah, maybe I just need a good night's sleep and a shower, of course.
Alright, Eager's gonna get in the water.
I'm basically just dressing down and jump in the water too.
Aves
So-
is relaxing in it.
Is there a
The-
temperature difference compared to the water we have at our cave?
This is much more warmer, as the air is much more dry and hotter here.
Perfection.
When Uka hits the water, she'll make that kind of sound. It's actually warm.
This is nice.
So the hunters were interested in
That's good.
my plan. They were a bit wary, thought that that I was planning to take the children as hostages, but
What did you?
I said maybe it could be an exchange. They seem to have things here that we don't, so maybe people could come to learn from them. So they kind of
It seems to be the
Went with
best
that.
way forward.
We
Continuous
just
cultural
need
exchanges.
to show them that they can trust us.
It does help significantly that the chiefess already is in good stands with us.
yeah, that went a lot easier.
Lucky us.
I was just as surprised as everyone else when she suddenly walked out. Didn't expect her to be the actual leader of the tribe.
And me either. But I guess that is actually a luck for us because she looked like she's feeling we did something good for her.
Well, we did save her life,
Yeah.
not just potentially dying, but being sold and being caught into slavery. So I can see how she appreciates that immensely.
Yeah, basically.
Though I'm a little bit concerned about the way she was looking at me.
Like a hungry. Like hunger or.
Like a lion about ready to pounce on a
I'm
deer.
not sure. I'm not exactly sure what the expression was supposed to mean, but
Maybe she just.
she seems to have a particular interest in me.
It's probably nothing.
Maybe she's just happy to see us after we saved her life. Like that.
Maybe you should just bond with her and make this whole thing a lot easier.
Huh?
Oh, okay, hold on. Easy there, buddy. I don't have the standing to pull that off.
I mean, she seemed to like you. Isn't this how it works?
Yeah, because I saved her life. That doesn't necessarily mean that.
I'm sure it's completely platonic.
I'm just saying
Hey.
you could ask.
Don't pressure him. If he
I'm not
wants to
pressuring him.
find a maid, he find it at his own turn.
I'm just saying this could make everything go a lot easier.
Ryev, the 100% pragmatist in all this.
God damn it.
Wow, Mr. Political Marriage over here.
Works in everybody's favor.
He doesn't understand that stuff. He's just going, what makes everything easier?
What makes it easier? Well, you could
Very
marry her.
pragmatic.
God damn it.
My God. Okay. Well, Pass, we've been playing for 4 hours straight now. Maybe it's time to wind down.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about ending stream here. I would like to say thank you, dear viewers, for today's session. We are going to cut here before the feast is going to happen, and what else there might be entailing. Uh, but I will see you guys next week,
Ready for
same
wedding?
time as always, and have a good one. We will be streaming again. Till next
Bye.
time. Bye bye.
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 Safety at last.
Bye.